Y'all ready for this? Yo, what up, though? What up, though? Yo, what up, though? To my nigga Caution, what up, though? To all my niggas in the house, what up, though? Yo, here it is. I'm getting hot in my hood, no doubt. Drink Guinness stout, watch the sunset, keep the hoes wet. Drop top convertible vet, coming through like a bat out of hell. Crash my shit like the trail spree well. Same song, different story, no joke. Cause I ain't Joe Tory, my territory is ill like that. Niggas kill like that. Apartment 3, blaze gang, keep it real like that. Microphone check, enough respect when I'm pulling out my 30-round tech. You should've kicked down my cash with your punk ass. Armageddon, amen. See all my niggas united, we keep these hoes excited. Player haters not invited in my domain. Peace to all my niggas locked down, ball and chain. I keep it hot like weed spots, so send it to Burlingame. What up, though? What? Just watch your back at all times, because Detroit streets are full of crime. And everybody ball at Northland Mall. Spend 100 here, G there. But niggas beware, cause Highland Park is the spot. Niggas don't play fair. Live the corrupt, sticky for a bird and a half. I crack a 40 ounce, walking down Dexter Ave. Detroit's the shit. Young niggas walking their pits, step in the brass key. Ghetto queen shaking them hips. Too many popos at fofos. Let's hit loose deli. Call up a trick on the celly. And run game heli. We bang women like we used to. Every day we get paid. Peace to my dogs in the Brewster projects. Best to duck from the fucking flying objects. When they jet, won't be no fingerprints or suspects. Barbecue blaze by the PA. 7 Mile dogs in their face. Get paid for days. Got much love to the biggest smile in the city. My homies, they make my sconies. What up, though? To all my homies in Southwest, what up, though? To all my dogs in Inktown, what up, though? To all my hoes on the east side, what up, though? To all my dogs on the west side, what up, though? Detroit City, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Yo, I'm just your broke petty nigga from around the way. Slang a little bit of dope, clock a G a day. Mama looking at a nigga like you lost your mind. You remind me of your daddy back in '69. The sun don't shine, spinning G's down at the grind. I'm just a city cat, pushing a convertible light. Me and my homie Norm, blue back, cruising down Mac. Ain't nothing changed, homie. Brothers frontin' like they don't know me, cause they owe me the pesos. Don't make me catch a case, hoes, mad fiends. I clock greens by all means, my niggas pulling their pistols from their Tommy Hill jeans. Crack a 40 ounce and bounce, smoke up an ounce. Big booty chicks walk around through Greek town. I keep my city live. Detroit the storm survived when niggas used to beatbox back in '85. Nigga, what up, though? To all my homies on the east side, what up, though? To all my dogs in you win, what up, though? To all my homies in apartment 3, what up, though? To all my dogs on the west side, what up, though? Detroit City, what up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? To all my dogs in New York, what up, though? To all the niggas in Atlanta, what up, though? To all my homies in Cali, what up, though? To all the niggas in Tennessee, what up, though? To all my dogs in Chi-Town, what up, though? To all my niggas in Ohio, what up, though? To the niggas in the dirty side, what up, though? Magi, what up, though?
Undeniable, 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 undeniable. Nothing you can do to stop me. Yeah. Somebody pray for me, pray for me. Say a couple of Hail Marys for me. Pray for me, pray for me. Ask a lot to protect and adore me. Pray for me, pray for me. Buddha put some peace before me. Somebody pray for me. Pray for me. I'm on my knees giving Jesus the glory. I'm undeniable, 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 undeniable. It says everything about me. I'm undeniable, 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 undeniable. Nothing you can do to stop me.
The Hood Smokers Podcast 252. We're gonna jump into this Brother King X track. We about to pop off. What up, though? Chester McFly, Philly in the building. What up, though?
Every time I watch the news, I bow my head in silence. It make me sick to my stomach. To witness violence, I hit the prayer rug deep inside. I'm crying, Lord of the worlds, put an end to all this dying. Allah, please help me understand what's going on. Why these young brothers out here doing wrong, acting savagely, firebombing women's homes. All of this cause she left your sorry tale alone. 19-year-old boy responsible for mass shootings. Action through Allah is the best solution. Plus these young boys going crazy shooting cops. I give my life to Allah, please make it stop. It ain't safe on the highways. 8 people shot for blocking a man's driveway. For kill for something like that's blatant disregard. We don't need no more black bodies in the morgue. I wanna live long enough to experience peace. With the lies help, God's killing gospel cease. We need to unify and get on one accord. Love each other is a commandment from thy Lord.
Get them shares out, y'all. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We live here in about 6 minutes, y'all.
I came up in hip out the hard way. I practice my artistry all day. Yeah, that nigga call what they all say. When I used to spit flows in the hallway, ain't no question regarding my forte. Manifesting the verse was like horseplay, with a clarity closer to 4K. Nothing less than a God MC ordained. It was all types of things on the floor, man. In the life that a young player portrayed. Ventured into the industry foray. Wasn't sure it was for a G per se, but I knew making music was my thing. And when they was getting bread out the dope gang, I was up in the studio, no change. Any other lifestyle seems so strange, and I would never throw salt on your name. If you'd rather be pirates than gang. Lord knows a nigga pay dues with pain, but it ain't never been no shame in my lane. With an attitude like fuck what they think, and that I have to do until some shit change. A lot of gratitude to who paved the way. Truth is that the whole thing's a phase. Who's to say that the phase ain't a lifetime? Summer days when it rains to the nighttime. Blowing J's with my girl while I write rhymes. She break me off something tight at the right time. There ain't no hitchhiker's guide, ain't no guidelines. Ain't no one to confide in the sidelines. Players ain't gon' complain and they don't cry. One thing about the game, it's a long ride. Let me tell you how the timelines align. Went to California, then I went to NY. Hollywood kitchen sink with my one guy. Really great DJ Quick Compton was live. Brand new J7s on the nigga feet. TKO had some beats that was heat. Hotel room writing flows with a freak. I'ma tell you what it been like. NY, maneuver through the 5 boroughs. Manhattan skyline, top of the world. Roll holes, OCO, dynamite too. 3 up, all the shit that we was into. When I got introduced to the GM, never crossed my mind I might meet him. Studio in the Bronx to the AM. That's where I got my grandmaster training. He challenged me to be a greater MC. Showed me how to be the artist haters MV. Make a hit using nothing but an MP. Flash is fast, flashing no fool. Nah, one thing that I learned in the NY, go hard in the paint, you could get signed. It's a big world out there, you inside, but you could gonna make it happen if you inspire. Jet planes in the sky, it's cool sometimes. If your loved ones waiting when you touch down. Some cities so lonely when the sun down. Nowadays
J to the stern in the D first. Sometime I might tell it all to you reverse. Make a long story short, it's about thirst. If you a go get it, you gon' have to get it first. I've been summer everywhere, spinning airfare. Pretty women here and there, nigga, hell yeah. Made a living in the business, Hollywood glare. Malibu, Calabasas, I've been there. Skyport, City Star, they know who you are. When you walk through the door, wide open arms. Where the stars stay out the whole day long, and the moon show up before the sun down.
After this track by Kid Vicious, we gonna be live, y'all.
Y'all got me battling the male Candace Owens. I just want everybody to know, I didn't want to do this. Oh my God. It's crazy because I tried to give respect to this weird ass nigga, but he kept disrespecting me like I'm somebody you could just play with like that. We all know in real life I fold that little punk ass nigga up like a fucking lawn chair. Bootlicker, huh? Yeah, I said fuck your mother. If I was Nims, your mother's a Gunther. I roll your kid the ball and punter. On my gorilla, king of the hill, beat you like Dilla. Alien sent here to kill a pillar. Most death ain't gon' ride with him. This weak nigga probably explode in the pink glitter if I hit him. It's so Antoine Dotson ass nigga tryna bid. Now you gotta hide your wife, hide your kids. Speaking of kids, I heard you raping everybody out here. Fucking perv, the fucking nerve. Was up in herb when this fucking nerd want to purge. That's a fact bar. A whole group with most death, but still ain't a black star. This ain't beef, the chop squeeze is chopped cheese. Quali screaming out Yasin and I fleas. Send them to God, you'll be Yasin. If I'm mean, pack them up. Now he's some bomb weave on my tree. If I could reach in your soul, I pull out a bitch. Like Granny when she pissed off, we pulling a switch. Thought he could get fly, just to get fried. I don't let shit slide. He made just to get by, just to get by. Think I'm a pimp cause I beat a whole bunch of chest. You'll see my knuckles through the other side like pizza dough. Coming for the bread, I'm a lyrical killer. I pay for a feature, that just mean money on your head, nigga. This shit got odd fast for your odd ass. If I'm mad and I spaz, I'ma put more paws on him than the Mason Cam podcast. Got a gun, but he probably a faint if I flash. Running around with guns like ISIS, leave you iceless. This chain was 50 grand, but the look on his face priceless. I throw this right at the fake right, just duck or you falling. If I knock a conscious nigga unconscious, what do you call him? A gift certificate for lids, I get your guy caps. Call the bullets, R. Kelly, can you survive that? You the prey, I'm the hunter, I want you under. They'll find Brenda's baby in the dumpster. In slide fashion, I slide past them and sidetrack them. Snatch the blunt right out your fucking hand, I'm hijacking. Slay a liar till they retire, your mother should've swallowed you. Guess that's what I get for not aiming higher. Open your mouth next time, Brenda.
Sheesh. It's mean. Man, that nigga's a bitch. For real.
What up, though? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, the hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, Brother King X, Blatonio Todd, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude, and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Podcast.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, episode 252. I'm Jay Gutta, 1/3 of the Hood Smokers Podcast. I'm waiting for Blatonio, Todd. I know he was out there with no pants, and they got into it with some motherfuckers at a hockey game out there in AZ. We got Sloan Bone tonight. He's also tapping in live from AZ. If you ain't up on Sloan Bone, and if you missed the last time we had Sloan Bone on here, which has been over 100 episodes, he's a motherfucking legend within himself. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Long Beach, California. You know Mo Thugs. Y'all know Mo Thugs family. Y'all know Bone Thugs. Yeah. Bone Thugs and Harmony family. Well, Sloan Bone, he got his own story. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sloan Bone. But you know, that's all family. The Bone Thug family. That shit. Shout out to the whole Bone Thugs family. All over the world. Shout out to Chester McFly. See you, homie Philly, in the building. Speaking of Philly, while we waiting for my co-host to tap in and Sloan Bone to tap in on the Discord, we're going to go ahead and talk about who we got coming up. I think our next episode right here, straight out of Philly. Shout out to Chester McFly for making this happen, homie. But we got JP and his producer, Yo Beanie, artist out of Philly. We doing Philly hip-hop. These next two episodes, we celebrating Philly hip-hop for real. Then we got Lex Starwin, straight out of Philly, you know what I'm saying? Hip-hop, baby. All in the love of hip-hop. Shout out to Philly, dog. We got mad love for Philly. Me and Brother King X was just chopping it up earlier about Philly and shit and how deep the musical roots, not even just hip-hop, but how deep hip-hop and music in Philly was. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Philly. We right next door, you know what I'm saying? Same time zones and all that good stuff. Shout out to Philly. And then, after that, next Wednesday, we in Staten Island with it and shit. With Faz Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Staten Island. What up, though, D. Cochran? I see you. Salute. Appreciate the love. Yeah, we in Staten Island with it next Wednesday. That's a week. That's February 28th with Faz Taylor and shit. And shout out to Cool Kim out there from the UMCs in Staten Island. Shout out to Staten Island, dog. We got a lot of viewers from New York that be tapping in. Shout out to New York, man. Much love. Oh, yeah, your boy Gutta took 200 milligrams of shrooms, man. So, I'm focused. I'm fully focused, man. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Nah, I'm waiting for Blatonio Todd to tap in, Brother King X to tap in, and Sloan Bone to tap in. Much love, y'all. If y'all want to hear some music or something, I mean, I got to run our promos and shit. I got to run our promos while I'm bullshitting, because I did just eat this bag of shrooms. You see these right here? This is 200 milligrams. Let me see if y'all can get that. Eat a bag of dicks. No, these are 200 best edibles and shrooms in Michigan, man. DetroitDicks.com. Shout out to DetroitDicks.com. Make sure you go check them out. I'm gonna pull up the promo videos right now and let those play while we waiting for everybody to tap in from our sponsors. Now time for a word from our sponsors here on the Hood Smokers Podcast. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and, first up, let's see, where's it at? Let me see. It might be under the shorts. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of content out here. Y'all got to come on here and check it out. Speaking of...
Oh, represent Detroit. No pains. Yo, represent Detroit. Most hockey town ever. From what I hear.
No pains. Nah, but y'all, shout out to Cuban Link, man. Salute to Cuban Link from the Hood Smokers Podcast.
Yo, what's going on, baby? It's your boy Cuban Link representing that CLK all day, every day, keeping it 24K across the board. You heard? So happy New Year's to all of y'all. I hope you're having a great New Year's, a great start at a new beginnings and doing what you got to do. Keep your resolution strong and, stay away from the negative. Accept the positive.
Salute to Cuban Link, dog. That's family, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cuban Link. And if y'all missed the Valentine's Day Massacre, make sure you go check that out, man. And shout out to the homie Ice-T. We got him coming up.
I was a fan of Eminem before Drake signed. Somebody brought me the tape. They said, you got to hear this. And so I heard it, and it was him talking about putting this girl in a trunk and driving off the bridge. We went on the Warp Tour. And I remember we were out on that tour. It was a
shout out to the OG, Ice-T, original gangster. Yeah, I feel it. I'm going to be up for a while. I'm definitely focused too, you know what I'm saying? Staying focused off of right here. Make sure you get you some at DetroitDicks.com. DetroitDicks.com. Yeah, do you like the Valentine's Day Massacre? Shout out to Charlie Picasso. Shout out to Nizzo, Monte Cristo, everybody that was tapped in with us and shit. Brother King X, Blatonio, Todd, and all y'all out there, the Hood Smokers. We waiting for some more eyes. Come on, share this shit around. Get some eyes. Hit like on the way in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. I can't keep playing that. That music will probably get me snatched down. Hey, y'all see Benzino was on Drink Chance. He broke down, dog. He don't want to beef with M no more. He broke down. He straight up, he broke down, dog. Hey, no hate on Zeno like that. He just needs a hug. You know what I'm saying? Zeno just needs a hug. There's some videos on here. I don't even want to play them no more, dog. And then I don't want to even go back as far as the line and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit still it's fucking me up. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got somebody tapping in right now live. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get Monte Cristo's shades. Well, shout out to MJ Diamonds. Get you a pair of Miche sunglasses. I'm looking for the promo video to play it for y'all. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Chester McFly, too. You'll be getting your package soon.
1, 2, 3. Hut, hut, hut. Hi. Wait, where's the football? Oh, wait, there ain't no football. Just the 8-ball of coke or maybe meth. What? Another day in Philly.
Shout out to Chester McFly for that. You know what I'm saying? That one, the first giveaway. We almost at 10K, y'all. So make sure you smash subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Red Team. Tell them that Monte Cristo and the Red Team sent you. You get $200 off. $200 off, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Monte Cristo. All right, I heard somebody tapping in. I'm waiting for them to get on the Discord. They got to, you know, it's a process. We're live right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process. Oh, Sloan Bone has been on the show before, so I think he's pretty familiar with the Discord. That was one of the dopest episodes too and shit. Let me go ahead. We'll go ahead and check some of the Sloan Bone though. Oh, when he was on here last time. Let's go ahead and just scroll through it a little bit. This is how far back we're going. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these episodes. Y'all need to check these out, man. Mr. Servon, Cool Kim, Ryan Glover. I mean, we got DJ Henhouse, Ox Soprano, Miss Corona, another one, Monty. Wu-Tang Clan up in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got legends up in here. Cuban Link, of course, Vicious. We got a lot of people was on here. Stretch Money, Brother Marquise, DJ Los, Jack Frost. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. New Life of the Rap-A-Lot, Just Ice, 3 of the Lynch Mob, Lonzo, JD. Man, this list, Black Ice, it just keeps going, dog. It just keeps going. Black Sea, RBL, and here we go. This was the last time we had Sloan Bone on. Let y'all get a little flip into it.
Problem myself in a hurry. That's because they helped the baby.
And so go over there and check it out. This shit, let's see. Let me go ahead and we was playing some, you know what I'm saying, Southwest. Alright, let me get
If you become the manager of Jack in the Box and you get arrogant at the top of that motherfucker, you can get fired.
We see the fast it bites in the ass, yeah.
Yeah, you be right back.
Shout out to Sloan
Right.
Bone. This is the first time we had him on. This
so
was
it's always that
December
humbleness
21st
always got me through and being respectful.
2022,
like,
man.
You know, if a lot of people get on and get disrespectful to people. Like I ain't never.
Sloan Bone got some dope ass tracks. We're gonna play a track by Sloan Bone right now in case y'all wasn't up on it. Hold on.
There's nobody who ain't
extra
like for what?
The algorithm, you know what I'm saying? Give us another extra like on the algorithm. Why not? Let me go ahead and click like on there. It's that easy, y'all. It's just that easy. Hold up. Sloan Bone. Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do. And Big Sloan, a.k.a. Sloan Bone, official video. Let's go. Let's get it. fire. Sloan Bone. I remember. That was some fire right there. I'm talking to Sloan Bone right now. He's trying to tap in on the Discord. If not, you know, we can always shoot on over the messenger. You know how we do and shit. We go old school with it. Let's see what else we got here by Sloan Bone and shit. I mean, I'm telling you, Sloan Bone is all over the place. You know what I'm saying? True legend. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Knowledge. Let's get it. This from 2016 while we waiting for Sloan Bone to tap in.
I'm like this right here. And when he shot me, it was so surprising. It was like a mosquito bite. And when he hit me, I'm like, I still got my hands in the air. I say, no, I just got shot. And I'm standing there, I'm like, sir, why did you shoot me? And his words to me, he said,
yes, sir. Big Sloan out. Shout out to Sloan Bone, man. Make sure you check him out everywhere. Sloan Bone. Let me pull up the flyer because this exactly how it's spelled. How you see it right there is how it's spelled. Now we just probably gonna switch on over to Messenger here in a second. I'm waiting to see what's up with Sloan Bone. We gonna give him a minute. He's on the Discord, but see, Discord's a little difficult if you never fuck with it and shit. You gotta hit like general as soon as you come in, and then this is for the future guests if you watching this shit. You hit general before you come in, and then you'll see like the group chat where you'll see somebody's in it right now. They'll see that I'm in it, and they'll say the Hood Smokers Podcast, and that's how you get on here live. Discord is different, but we like it because it builds a family. As you can see, like all along down there, then there's all like not ex, they're past guests. You know what I'm saying? Them was all past guests. So we build like a family on here. You know what I'm saying? We build a family, and I can see that Sloan Bones in the Discord. He just got to get onto it's a group chat thing on here and shit. That because Discord is actually like a social media site. We have a lot of the past guests who promote on here. You know what I'm saying? That they'll see where it says right there next to me, the Hood Smokers Podcast with the camera showing my camera and all that sign under general. That's how you get added on into the Discord. If not, we can always shoot over the Messenger, make a group, do it old school on Messenger. We just like the Discord. It builds a family on here. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, we got Black Sea, Brother Marquise. I mean, legends for days. Jack Frost, DJ Los, Kid Vicious. Fucking legends from all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Then we got Philly coming up. And we got Philly on us. We've had Philly on. Shout out to Jay Horror from Philly and Cozy Mo Better. That's the homie right there and shit. Actually played pro basketball too and shit. Shout out to Cozy Mo Better. Mo Chiefs, that's what they used to call him and shit. Straight out of Philly. But we waiting for Sloan Bone to tap in. And if not, if he gives me the word on here that he's ready to do the Messenger instead, we can go ahead and call the Messenger group. But then, while we waiting for Sloan Bone to tap in, y'all want to hear see if we can play another track real quick? Just play Knowledge. He got a lot of music, dog. Y'all should go check out Sloan Bone. Look, Sloan Bone TV. We just go on his channel here. He got a lot of dope music on here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dope shit. I would play this, but it probably get us took down because of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I'm talking to Sloan. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna play a track real quick while I talk to Sloan Bone real quick. Here we go. This Big Sloan and Lazy Bone featuring Thin C. Ring me out. Let's go. Okay.
Lazy Bone, Big Sloan up in this motherfucker, man. Long Beach to Cleveland, Ohio. You dig? Midwest to the West Coast, baby. Khakis and chucks, nigga, what you thought? Every day a nigga wake, I gotta fall up into something more than haters in the field. Tryna push a nigga button, but I fuck 'em like it really ain't nothing, nigga. Fuck 'em, give me my bread, bottom line, enough said. Money on the wood, how the OGs played in the city that I'm from, yeah, they call me the man. Too strong from the bone, don't fuck with them squares. Rock on the gutter with my little brother, these niggas is wishing that we can touch it. They seeing us coming, they running and ducking. Look at each other, they call them some suckers. West Coast to the Midwest side, y'all better sit back and enjoy the ride. They looking at us like the boys too fly. Roll down the window, them things go fly. A little late, don't lie. Sloan said try, everything I won't believe we can buy. Anything up under the sky, damn right the boys get live. We mighty more thuggin', hustlin', on the road we bubbling. Anything y'all do, we doubling, never go back to struggling. Oh no, too dope, too paid for to be broke. Young niggas jockin' they quote, them bone phrases we roll. Ain't nothing changed but them numbers on the range, man. Deuce 008, we bang, still doing them everyday signs.
But the 40 cal tweaking don't really matter if you blow the grip. I don't wanna take no chances. Give me your 10 and your record advancement. Niggas is running and ducking and planning how to escape these big ass cannons. You cats is running from me. Use it to your advantage. Most thugs, we come from the streets. We ain't no lean with the dances. You dudes is leaning back, but I'm taking off and I'm going for mine. I drop a 16 so fatal, rip out so turn your spine. I got my great sucks and khakis throwing up the fist sign. And Long Beach at VIP repping that 9-9. Ain't must you forget, homie, I'm from the east side. But Gorilla stays trapped with cannons on each side. L burner duck low cause the doors are suicide. I'm off Grey Goose and Thunderbird till I flatline. Cocaine in my veins, you can't bring me out. You can't bring me out.
What's up? What up, though, family? It's been a minute since we had you on here, dog.
What's going on?
It's definitely an honor to have you back on. I'm waiting for brotherkingx and Blatonio to tap in. I know Blatonio had a game he was at, but I'm glad you could make it, bro. I'm definitely glad you could make it back by popular demand.
Yeah, shit, I'm out here, motherfucker. I gotta go shoot this video in about 30 minutes.
That's what's up, dog. Shit, well, I'm glad you could come chop it up with us for a minute. What you been up to, dog? I know you been busy out there making moves and shit, moving like a rock star and shit. You be all over the place.
I mean, shit, same old shit, man. Just on the road, doing this, getting this new project together. You know what I mean? And just same old shit. Typing into this live streamer shit. So trying different ways to get some money out here on these streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. So you in Arizona right now, ain't you?
Yep. So I gotta shoot this video out here. Then I gotta host this club. I don't even know the name of the motherfucker, but I gotta host it though.
Damn, one of our co-hosts down there in Arizona, but he's in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh yeah, I'm in Phoenix. That Tucson about 2 hours from here, I think that is.
Yeah, about 2 hours, yep. But if y'all didn't know, Sloan, you actually from Long Beach, right? Because people off rip probably thinking like Bone, they thinking, Cleveland,
Cleveland, nah, I'm from Long Beach, man. Like, you know what I mean? I love Cleveland, though. The Cleveland. I love the city, but I'm from Long Beach, California, man. Not LA. Are you from LA? No, I'm not from LA. I am from Long Beach, California. And if you understand, you ever been in California, in Southern California, you will understand that Long Beach and LA, we Long Beach niggas really value where the fuck they from. We not overall LA. No, we not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, Long Beach ain't play that. It's their own city. It's Long Beach, its own spot.
Yeah, we got our own shit. We got our own downtown, our own shopping center, our own clubs, our own everything. We got everything down there. So we ain't got to go out. We even got to go out. Our city big as fuck. We ain't got to go nowhere to get nothing. We can stay in our city if we want to.
Hell yeah. Got to shoot out there to Long Beach and shit. Shout out to everybody in Long Beach.
Hell yeah, my Long Beach partners, my regime.
Yeah, I know you be sliding through the D a lot and shit. I know you be coming through Detroit a whole lot and shit. I be seeing you be sliding in and out of here and shit. Anybody, anyone particular you rock with out here in Detroit? Artists that we might be familiar with?
Shit, I rock with my boy, Trick for one. My boy Good Money, GSM. Shit, the normal niggas, Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But it's those are the ones I rock with. My boy John Drama. But Twan D. But those are the ones I rock with. But I know a lot of the other artists too. It's just like I don't hang with them on the day-to-day basis when I'm out there. But I got respect and love for them. You know what I mean? All the Detroit artists, man. There's a lot of dope ass artists in Detroit. But that's for damn sure.
Right. No, most definitely. Because I see you out here and shit. I don't know if you probably know my boy Paul Stepp. Because I know he rocks heavy with Bone and shit. Paul Stepp.
Oh, Paul. Yeah, I know Paul. I know Paul.
His son Jordan making a lot of noise right now. He only 17 years old out here making noise and shit.
I know. I didn't even know his son rapped until about a couple or did music or something to it a few years ago. I guess I remember when he was a little kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never thought he'd be doing no rap, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's my family. You definitely can tell he grew up on Bone by his style of rapping too. Shit. So.
Oh, that's right. Hell yeah.
Doing this thing. So what you got in the works? You got albums dropping, podcasts, shows coming up, anything?
Yeah, shit. I got the new project. I started writing. You know what I mean? So I got that coming with it's called Three Verses. It's like because people don't do three verses no more. So every song gonna have three verses on them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And take it back to the old hip hop, how rap was. You know what I mean? How they put some three verses on that thing, man. We ain't gotta play no games.
Yeah,
We ain't gotta cheat the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that ADHD and shit be kicking in. They can't watch. They
Right.
can't listen to this shit for more than a verse or two, a minute or 2 minute song.
That's true too. But you know what? I think what contribute to that though. The radio contribute to that.
Right.
Because the radio only play a verse and a half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always had a method when somebody said shit was gonna be on the radio. I was always the nigga to get on the song first, so I know my shit gonna be heard.
Right. Hey, that makes sense too and shit. And people always say they want to put the feature last, but you want to jump on that bitch first and shit. Cause when you're on the radio and shit.
Right. By the time it get to you, it ain't nothing popping.
Right. Yeah, dog. And that's kind of like how the whole thing with that Detroit versus everybody was over a misunderstanding with Trick because they was doing that out in L.A. and MC Search was out there. He heard it on the radio. They played "Welcome to Detroit City," but they only played the first verse with Eminem on it, and then it flipped to another track. And Search called Trick like, "Yo, they spinning your music out here in L.A." But they only playing M's verse. They ain't playing yours, and that's when Trick went on there and made that announcement, the no-fly zone years back. I know that shit's all dead now, but that's how that shit was over a misunderstanding, though, is because the radio only played a chunk of the track. They ain't play the whole track. But he felt disrespected because they ain't play the whole track, so he went in on the industry for it and shit. And that's how that whole stuff.
Yeah, because I think that, and that's what I be saying, man. It's like if you're gonna play a song, play the whole song. Fuck it, it's all good. But and I also know about radio. They only got certain time and shit that they can do shit in, and they got to do all these commercial. It's corporate shit. Basically the ads is paying for the station. So if they do more ads than they do fucking music, it'd be like you do two songs that equal out to a minute and 40 seconds, but then you have 5 minutes of ads. But that's what pay the bill. So I guess it is what it is. But so we just got to get smart. What we should do when you get smart, just buy an ad for the spot and have your music playing. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want your music to be heard, buy a commercial spot and have it playing the commercials. You'll get played way more than trying to have it in rotation. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah, that's facts. Most definitely.
I learned that shit too. I'm like, hey, okay. So if you want to get on radio, just pay for an ad. Don't pay to get in rotation. Pay for an ad, and the ad is cheaper than you trying to be in rotation. There's less politics. It's just straight up business.
Yeah. Nah, they even saying that our Philly homie Chester McFly said that's smart as fuck. Nah, it is smart. That makes sense and shit. There's some game for you artists out there and shit.
Yeah.
We got Arizona homie on here.
Yeah, because instead of paying the DJ, the little DJ, he gonna charge you. Then he gonna charge his cut on top of the radio cut, and then the radio gonna charge the cut on top of what they got to pay the sister station. Because the major the people who run it, which is probably Radio One or somebody like that, or my bad. Somebody was calling me, dog.
Oh, good. It's all good. No, I know you busy and shit. I'm glad you took time out your day to join us and shit on the Hood Smokers podcast, though. We got Blatonio Todd. I think he's tapping in. You in here, Blatonio?
Oh, what up, though?
Yeah, what up, though? I know you down there in AZ, Blatonio. I seen you. I was gonna ask you, Sloan Bone, what you thought about like the new age type music, because he's got his son is a mumble rapper, and I guess he had witnessed some hate on the mumble rapping tip where they came at him and shit because he was a mumble rapper and shit. Which you got an opinion about that? I'm Blatonio's son, who's a mumble rapper and shit.
You know what, man? Like, I get it. Like, I mean, it ain't my cup of tea. You feel me? By far, it ain't. But I understand shit change, rap change, and trends change, and all that shit is, but at the same time, it's like, what can you do but try to teach them real hip hop? But at the same time, it's what's in. It's like when we like, you know what I mean? It's crazy because like how everybody like Jordans now. Like they think that shit is new. Like, dog, do you know we wore them motherfuckers in 88? Like we had them motherfuckers in 88,
like
89.
Once a year.
Yeah, it's like we had the motherfuckers a long time ago. Because I had to tell my nephew that one time. He's like, I got some new 4s or 3s or whatever, right? So I broke out a picture from 89. I said, the same shoes you covet, motherfucker. I was playing outside on the concrete in them motherfuckers. And I sold the picture. He was like, oh shit. No, yeah, that's how long they've been out. These ain't new. They just overcharging you motherfuckers. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But no, I don't like I can't say I don't like the new rap. It's some young niggas, there's some young motherfuckers out there that's dope that don't get the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, once again, it's corporate again. It's all the machine. It's all what it is. And it's like, and then there's so many rappers, though. It's like, how do you set yourself apart from whether it's mumble rap or bars or whatever the fuck you want to be? How do you set yourself apart? Somebody want to listen to you. You know what I mean? That they, you know, you'd be like, okay, well, just call it mumble rap. Okay, I've been listening to Future. I've been listening to the motherfuckers who they listen to. And be like, what gonna make me listen to you that I'm gonna stop listening? I'm gonna take time out to stop listening to the dudes I really like. You know what I mean? Or the people I like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta distinguish, you know what I mean? You gotta set yourself apart. How? It's hard to do it because everybody using auto-tune. So it's like you don't know who the fuck is who. So it's like, I don't even shit.
Right.
You know, it's some songs I liked before. Motherfuckers be like, oh, you heard the new such and such. I'll be like, nah, I ain't heard that. You ain't heard the new. I'm like, I ain't heard that. No, you heard it. And I'm like, and they play it for me. I'm like, oh, that's them. I said, they all sound alike. Shit, I don't know who the fuck it is. Like, the auto-tunes make it like that. It's like, like, to me, growing up, like, I always wanted to be different. Like, I don't want to sound like nobody else. You used to get dogged for sounding like somebody else. Right. You wouldn't accept it for that. It's like, oh, you trying to be a KRS wannabe, you out. Oh, you trying to be a Snoop Dogg wannabe, you out. You want to try to be an NWA, you out. You trying to sound like Wu-Tang. Nope, we ain't having that. You know what I mean? And we wouldn't let that slide. But, you know, but that at the same time, like, that's when we had A&Rs and shit too, though. You know what I mean? Right. A&Rs actually brought artists to the table, and the company valued the A&R and be like, if you think they hot, fuck it, let's roll. You know what I mean? Right. But now they X the A&R and all these labels that have motherfuckers that don't know nothing about music. That's who following the trends. You feel me? They like, oh, such and such is hot at number one. We'll get somebody and do that. We can make them hot. So you missing that. That's the middleman that's missing is the dope A&R that understand the hip hop and be like, nah, this is dope right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's missing. That's why it is. Now you got some motherfuckers who don't know nothing about hip hop. They just got money to back it and then just putting this shit up. You know what I mean? It's like that's what watered it down, and then you know you got everybody waking up. Oh, I'm a rap today. Oh shit, I'm a rapper. I'm gonna drop an album. You're like, wow, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit is crazy.
Trash. No, I know what you say. Someone said in the comments, do you feel like are there going to be any skits on your album? Because they said they feel like skits are left out in rap albums now.
It's definitely gonna be on my album, my shit, dog. Like that was one of the main things when I set out. I said when I did this, I'm gonna do 3 verses each song. Boom. I said I'm gonna have skits that lead up to the songs, though. You feel me?
Right.
Like to make it interesting. Like even if everybody don't like it, I know my fans gonna like it, and real hip hop motherfuckers don't like it. It's for me. Like I make music for me. You know what I mean? If y'all like it, it is what it is. But, you know, I'm not here to cater to y'all no more. It's just like I'm telling y'all how I feel. And I guarantee you how I feel. A lot of people do. If you tune in, you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm definitely having skits in my shit. Funny skits, serious one, you know what I mean? Little shit here, you know what I mean? Like, you got to do that. That's what make motherfuckers like. I remember I used to listen to albums for the skits.
Right.
No, be like, you heard that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are missing skits now. It's some of the mumble rappers that like they don't do that anymore. SoundCloud rappers, somebody said in the chat, and shit like that. But I mean, it can't knock their hustles with the younger generation. Blatonio, Todd, what up, though?
Salute. Yeah.
We got Sloan in the building.
Hey, what up, though, homie? Yeah, how you been?
What's cracking? All right, chilling, man. Doing my.
So you out in Phoenix right now, huh? You in Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm in Phoenix right now. Yep.
Yeah, salute. I'm in Tucson, man. If you,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
2
I
hours
know.
away. I wish I could come up there. I like Tucson though, man. I ain't gonna lie. Tucson
Yeah,
be crazy. Yep.
yeah.
What's that theater? Rialto Theater, right?
Rialto. Yep. Yeah.
Rialto
So
in
you
Tucson. Yeah.
Rialto? Yeah.
That
Rialto. Yeah.
motherfucker. It's an old ass theater, but that motherfucker be cracking though. I like that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That
I
place is
remember
dope, right? I mean, because I was gonna say like that. I'm saying like as a performer, the acoustics and shit. That place
Oh
is
yeah, yeah,
dope.
yeah. Definitely that. Definitely that. That's definitely on
Yeah.
point. Hell yeah.
See, and I mean that. Like yeah. But yeah, no, that's what's up, man. Like, damn, I wish I was up there right now.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah.
You said you emceeing the show tonight, ain't you? You hosting the show?
Yeah, I'm hosting. I forget the name of the club, but it's like my boy said it's like a Spanish / hip hop club. Like they pay rock some, I don't know, man.
Okay.
You know,
A
different.
little
Man.
bit of everything.
It's a little bit of everything, dog. It's like it's all
some
good.
Arizona shit or what? Some Arizona shit.
All right.
That sound like some.
I'm like, shit, if you gonna pay me for it, fuck it, I'll be there. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all got some Drake. It's cool. It's all good.
So if y'all in Phoenix, y'all, because I know we got Arizona people, make sure you show out. Go ahead and just Google it.
That's what
Sloan
I'm saying.
Bones
I was like,
hosting.
Arizona shit right here.
Right. I wish I knew the name of it. I can't even text my boy and ask him, but you know, man.
Now I know you got a video shoot coming up, and you got to jump off of here pretty soon. Blatonio, any questions you want to ask Sloan Bone before you got to bounce up out of here?
Man, yeah, I mean, like what you been, like you got some more albums coming? Like I don't know if that was already covered. Like if you got some more albums coming
we
out.
talked,
We covered the mixtapes.
But
3 verses, dog. You probably like it, Blatonio, when the whole way he's laid it out, dog. 3 verses. Because you know how we talk about that, how hip hop's lacking the 3 verses.
It's like 3 verses. I'm gonna do 3 verses per song. You know what I mean? Skits on there, intro, outro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do the whole. I'm gonna do this shit right, and I'm not putting it online first. I'm putting it on. I'm pressing up about. I'm gonna say about 500 CDs for my real motherfucker. If you really fuck with it, I'm gonna press up 500 CDs, 500 T-shirts, and I'm gonna make it a package. You know what I mean? The album and sign them motherfuckers, and I'm gonna give it to all the people, whoever buy the CDs. I'm gonna give it to them first, and then when I sell them out and I see it, however it's selling, whatever, and then when it get to a point, then I'm gonna release it to the public and be like, all right, well, here y'all go, y'all can stream this shit, whatever y'all want to do, put it on your phones or whatnot or whatever, because we know ain't no money in that shit. So why should I even give them my shit without making nothing? You know what I mean? Without capitalizing first. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? It's like the thing is to capitalize, and I'm like, I got a package. You know, shit. I'd be like, okay, I put it the package, CD plus T-shirt, sign, poster, whatever, $50. All right, cool.
That's dope.
Now, if I sell 500 of them motherfuckers, that's $25,000, dog.
That's what's up. Yeah, no, that's dope. A lot of artists in Detroit were doing that. Stretch Money just did a package. A couple artists did that out here in Detroit just recently, and we're selling them like.
Yeah, and it makes sense because you think about it. That's 25,000. Now you gonna put your shit online. Just say you even get 1 million streams. You're not getting $25,000 for that. You might get about 3-4,000, maybe 3-4. Like
maybe.
And maybe, and that's because and that's dog. Listen, 1 million people. You feel me? You know how many people that is gotta listen to your shit before you can even get some type of half a piece of check. Come on, dog.
Nah, yeah, that's bullshit. But that's how the game is, though. Hey, you seen
that's how it is. You're right. That's how it is, though. I mean, I can't, like I said, I can't change this what it is, but I know how to get around it because we got a core fan base and that fuck with me. I got people that fuck with me.
Right.
About family, you need family, fan base. I got people that fuck with me. And we do shows. I can sell them at the shows and pack, you know what I mean? I can do that. And then by the time I give it out, you know what I mean? Shit, it'll be cool. Now here y'all go. Y'all can do this shit. But I also get other motherfuckers don't have that fan base that they can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it depends on who you are. Like the people, if you got a fan base, if you got a solid 100 people that fuck with you, You could do that shit, dog. You'll make money. Even though people be like, oh, well, I never heard. You ain't got to hear me, but I'm making money and I'm satisfying myself. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm 100. I feel good about it. You ain't got to hear about me. You got to never heard about me, whatever. But I'm telling you, I make more money than the artists you love on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely promoted too, for sure.
Yeah. And I promote this shit how I want to do it. And I got one leg up because why? The family tour, they just do 100, 200 shows a year. You know what I mean? I got a leg up. Y'all don't do that shit.
Right.
Y'all can't do that. I'm blessed to be Bone Thugs and Harmony family. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just weren't you just recently on a tour with Bone Thugs?
Yeah, we doing a whole bunch of spot days. We got spot days coming up.
I've been following you. Yeah, I seen. Yeah, you've been doing it. Yeah,
I've been with the niggas. So our next, like, they was in Kentucky like this weekend, but I had to come out here and do this, so I couldn't go. So, but you know, then we got Hawaii coming up, Sacramento coming up, New York, motherfucking Texas. We got a whole bunch of shit coming up. I'm gonna be on those. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all informed about how it's going down. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely be on those. And if whoever listening, y'all got my shit. I'm post the schedule when I get it on that motherfucker too. Like the 401, I know that's solid. I don't want to put no shit that got whole dates and all. And I don't want to do that.
Right.
To give people false impersonation of what we do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So, but as far as like for Phoenix, you pretty much in and out. Like you out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm out this motherfucker in the morning, dog. I'm back in Cali, and you know, back in Cali early.
I would have hit up with you, man. Like
yeah. I didn't even know you was out this way till yesterday. I think Gutta told me you was out this way. I was like, oh shit.
You know, I would have been out there, homie. Yeah, because like.
Oh yeah, it's going down. We got a good time tonight. I can't do it too big. My motherfucking flight leave at 8, so I gotta be. I gotta be kind of mellow. I can't really get it all the way in. You know what I mean? I hate this.
Brother King X, what up, though? Glad you could make it. Sloan Bone's on a tight schedule, dog. If you want to.
Got Sloan Bone in the house.
Brother King X,
what's going on?
Is that my phone going?
What was that?
Yeah. Brother King X, I think you got some echo in the background or something.
Yeah, possibly.
But I just want. Well, we appreciate you taking the time out your day to join us. We know you're busy as hell. Video shoots, MCing parties. Brother King X, did you have anything you want to say to Sloan Bone before he has to bounce up out of here?
Yeah, because he got to do his business. Yeah.
Hey, I just wanted to say, what up, though? Keep doing your thing. Fuck what the haters say. I'm glad that you rock with us and not Flag and not DJ Fad.
Yeah, I can't listen to them motherfucking suckers, man. We can't listen to them suckers, man. There's so much shit going on in the world. Like the last thing I want to do is I don't like when people dog other people. You know what I mean? I see somebody the other day like literally one day was like, oh, you know, I've been through the struggle. That shit wasn't no joke and this and that. And then the next day, like laughing at a motherfucker going through the struggle. Like they were like, oh, a broke ass nigga, you supposed to be doing. Like, wait a minute, dog. You just say you know how it is going through the struggle. You see another motherfucker struggling and you talking about him? Like, dog, you ain't let me know you ain't really been through no struggle. People who been through that shit don't laugh at other motherfuckers.
Thank you.
Going through. Because that shit is real. That struggle shit is real. These motherfuckers out here be fake as a motherfucker, dog. This shit is crazy to me. And I'm like, we got to quit putting each other down, dog. We got to be positive. You know what I mean? Shit, if somebody doing something wrong and you know the right way to do it, just kindly tell them how to do it the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to talk about them. You ain't got to be like, oh, this fucking can't. Like, dog, just be like, yo, do it like, hey, dog, I got some advice for you. Do this like this. See if it worked for you. Now, if it don't work, cool. But I'm going to tell you, just try this one time. All right, cool. Good looking, bro. All right, cool. That's just that simple. You don't laugh at nobody like that, man. That's crazy. We all broke out here. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Thank you. Like that's yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like come on.
I don't know no rich motherfucker. Can't nobody. I mean, I know some, but it ain't like they in my family. It ain't like they give a fuck.
Yeah,
It ain't like they give a fuck about if I'm living tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I know, but shit, I ain't expecting them to give a fuck about me because I know how it is. Shit, it's all good. But shit, at the end of the day, I don't never count on nobody else's pockets, man. And like, but I think that's something that the media got us against ourselves. You know what I mean? It's just, they put all this type of money in niggas' people's faces and all this type of shit, and then people be flossing. I'm like, dog, y'all flossing for the wrong reason. I'm like, when they got cash and shit all on the camera and shit, I'll be like, hey man, do y'all know the IRS is looking at it? They can come and say, where did that come from? Why is that coming?
Don't you know who you owe? Like some of these people, like you owe some people.
Right.
You owe like my old you and me. Just like yeah, come on.
Right. You floss. Oh, okay. All right, dog. Okay,
oh, you flossing? Okay, cool. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I got you for sure.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's just the whole disconnect, man. It's like I know, the powers that be want to disconnect the younger from the older generation, older people, because we know what's happening. They don't want us to let them know what's happening, so they create a tension between us. So they just act like they don't want to hear it. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Y'all hating. No, we're not hating, dog. Don't you understand? I'm 48. Been through that shit already. I know what you're doing. I know exactly how you doing. What's gonna turn out is gonna be. I've been there. I'm just telling you how to do it.
Right.
Like don't let these people bait you into that bullshit. Because then you gonna be robbing niggas. You know what I mean? You gonna be robbing motherfuckers. Somehow. Like, I used to have a number one. You used to have a number one hit. Now you robbing niggas. You in jail. That's crazy. That's just never work like that. But or y'all killing each other. Somebody asked me to do an interview. I ain't gonna say no names and shit, but asked me. Like, hey, I do an interview, dog. It's all good. And then the second question was, well, who you beefing with? I'm like, who am I beefing with? I'm like,
no way. That was asking you?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm beefing with, like,
who you beefing with?
Like, I'm chilling. Like,
you're a rapper. You must have beef with somebody. You gotta have an op if you're a rapper, right? You gotta have some.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
see, what you said right there, that's real talk.
You know how these interrogations though.
Like, I ain't got no motherfucking ops that I know of. There might be some sucker niggas out there that don't like me, but I don't know.
Wow, though. Yeah, who you beefing with them? Wow.
Like, who am I beefing with? I'm like,
no.
Shit, nobody. I don't want to beef with nobody. I don't want to look over my shoulders and shit when I'm outside and all that. I'm cool on that. Once again, there's enough shit going on already to where random shit happens to you all. Just the random shit happens. So if I got main ones, I can't live like that. I lived like that when I was 19, 17, 16, and that shit was crazy. I got shot over that shit. I get it. They taught me a great lesson. At that point in time, I said, you know what? I'm done. Cool, God. I never do it again. I promise you. All the shit I did, no, won't happen again. Never. Ever, ever. Unless somebody threaten me or my family, or I feel like I'm in a life and death situation.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to jail for shit like that. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, why you go to jail? Because I'm protecting my family and me. So
Amen.
If the court system say it wasn't self-defense and I have to protect my family, cool. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But I promise I will not go to jail over nobody else. I will not be taking nobody else's cases. I'm not fuck. So the best way to do that, don't fuck with nobody. You know who you fuck with your real with? Leave that alone. You'll do some dirt. Do that shit on your own. Don't involve nobody else. Because if you tell yourself it's on
lonely. Yeah, do it on your lonely. Yeah. Amen.
So I started to set up on dog, but
no.
I know I got to get dressed, man. Like I know he's gonna get into some
Oh,
shit.
I know. Yeah.
I
No,
got
it's
to
been a
go through
pleasure
that
having you back
video.
on, man. I wish I could have hopped on sooner because, like, yeah, I remember every time we've had an interview before, man.
He's busy.
We've
Sloan
always.
Bone a busy man. Real quick, Chester McFly, one of our homies in Philly, said he wanted to know if you coming to Philly. You plan on shooting to Philly anytime soon?
Yeah, we going to I don't know if that shit said Philly, but I know Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it was Chester, some shit like that. I seen that, but I ain't seen Philly. But it'd be a disrespect if we don't go to Philly.
Right.
Like Philly is cracking. I love Philly. I love they little underground parties at that motherfucker. The brick house they be having. The brick shit. I went to that motherfucker. It was Jenkins, a motherfucker, but I loved it because it was like shit. It's all good. They sold 40 ounces and all that motherfucker in that motherfucker. I was like, I'm fucking with Philly.
Hell
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some real ones out there, and they got good shit to shop. They got some good ass shoe stores you can shop in too.
Yeah,
they got some good ass kicks out there.
Black Jesus
Shout out
from
to
Detroit
my
said what up though. Sloan Bone. Black Jesus said what up though. Slow.
Oh, and what up,
though?
I'm going to say right back to Black Jesus right there. Yeah. What up, though?
What up, Jesus?
Detroit legend in the building.
Mm-hmm.
We got Sloan Bone,
Hell
Long Beach
yeah.
legend. I know you're a busy man. I know that you got a video shoot to. You got. We don't want to hold you up. Anything you want? Any shout outs? Anything else you want to plug or anything like that? So we don't miss nothing. How people
Shit,
get
man. I just want to shout out to the city, Long Beach. Shout out to Detroit for sure. My 3-on-3 partners. You know I love y'all. That's my second home. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to Bone. You know what I mean? The family, Lazy, Crazy, Busy, Wish, Flesh. You know what I mean? The family, all my Mo Thug niggas, Rocky Rock position. Kane. You know all the rest of the homies, man. And Nova the Rebel and all them. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And just a God bless to y'all, man, for having me on here, and everybody just stay on point, stay woke. Don't let the bullshit fuck with you. You know what I mean? I know shit hard. I mean, it ain't easy for nobody. Just understand that. Do you stay in your own lane? Don't worry about nobody else. Don't let the internet, the media, validate anything you got going on. Do this shit out the God. Do whatever you do out of kindness of your heart because you want to do it, not because you want props for it. You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, man, just shout out to the East Side, Long Beach, baby. We in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sloan Bone, y'all.
Sloan Bone in the house.
The legend.
Always
Much love.
yeah.
Salute.
Pleasure having you
I love
back,
y'all, man.
and we want to have you back on again. You know, that's what I'm
Most
saying.
definitely. And we'll definitely push whatever you got coming.
Yeah, because we can chop it up. I would, but I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
We know.
No, yeah, we don't want you to be late. We don't want to be the reason you're late, dog. You know, like them damn hood smokers and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. All love,
All right,
baby.
much love, Sloan Bone, y'all. Check them out.
You kill that. Yeah, you kill
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah. Much love. Sloan Bone, right there now.
Shout out to D.
Check
Cochran,
out, yeah,
Chester
Justin
McFly,
McFly in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, we got. Make sure y'all smash like when you on your way in. We ain't done yet. That was Sloan Bone. We got about an hour interview. I know y'all tapped in a little late, but me and Sloan Bone chopped it up. We got to talk about like he name dropped some Detroit MCs that he rocked with. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. Trick, fucking M. Some different artists out of Detroit he was shouting out and shit. So yeah, no, we was talking about his album. He got an album coming out called 3 Verses. And the shit's all only 3. Every song's gonna have 3 verses. It's gonna have a skit before every song, bringing that old school back. And you heard his hustle. I don't know, brotherkingx, you was on here. He's gonna drop like I think I forgot how many copies he said, but hard copies. And he's gonna wait till before he puts it on the internet. He's gonna wait till those sell out before he releases it to the internet to make his revenue. Which that's just kind of smart. You know what I'm saying? It's
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like you gotta find ways around the game. That's why, like, we was talking about that. We could have brought it up. Sloan Bone brought it up. We was kind of sharing game when we had Monty and Charlie Picasso and Nitso on here and shit about that. Like, we kind of touched on the same thing.
Yeah. No, agreed.
Ways around that shit, like, because the mainstream ain't set up for you to win and shit. You know what I'm saying? We could have brought up the whole Empire shit. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing falls in line with that, with their artists all getting murdered. and how these record labels got life insurance policies on their artists and shit. So
They
you worth
do.
more to them dead than you is alive. You know what I'm saying? You out of that contract, then they off your ass.
And the sad part is, yeah, it's like the ones who's getting paid is the people who was like promoting it more. You know, that's what I mean. Not the artists. You know, like yeah. Like I got you under my name. Yeah. So like, you know, not trying to talk no shit, but yeah.
Yeah, Chester McFly. Make sure you check out Sloan Bone. You probably remember if you had the old Mo Thugs, you would know about Sloan Bone. He was part of the Mo Thugs family. Y'all remember
Yep.
Mo Thugs?
Yeah. What up though? Chester McFly.
Yeah,
Right
we
there.
got Philly coming up next. 2 weeks of week of Philly. Next two episodes is Philly and shit. We're gonna be in Philly. We got let me pull them up right now. The Flyers, JP and his producer Yo Beanie from Philly. And then shout out to Chester McFly for hooking that up. And then we got we played actually a couple tracks by this artist Lex Starwin from Philly. We got him coming up Saturday. This Saturday coming next a week from tonight. So tune in. We celebrating Philly hip hop for the next two episodes from Detroit to Philly.
We got Philly coming in the building. Yeah.
So
and we have Chester McFly himself also coming up.
Yeah,
right
Chester
there.
McFly. I wonder if we booked it so we could have had 3 Philly artists in a row. We could have had you on, but we got.
Yeah. And I
Do the schedule,
Chester. Yeah.
No, do the schedule. Then we got because I got the flyer pulled up. We got Fez Taylor coming up February 28th, Staten Island in the building. Shout out to all our homies in Staten Island. What up, though, Christopher Jordan?
Yeah, salute Christopher Jordan, my brother from another.
Shout out to Sloan Bone. Make sure y'all check out Sloan Bone. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday and Saturday nights. And we almost at 10K, y'all. I'm off them shrooms, just so y'all know. I ate this whole bag. I got to get Brother King X's package and shit. It's just I be fucking with our work schedules. They be fucked up. I ate all 5 of these. It's 200 milligrams. And I'm up. Let's just say that. I'm up.
Right.
But shout out to DetroitDicks.com. I know I plugged them earlier and shit, but shout out to DetroitDicks.com.
Yep.
Southwest Detroit's best edibles and shrooms in Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we almost at 10K, y'all. So we gonna have another giveaway. Chester McFly, you and we got a winner. I forgot the name down there in Arizona and shit. We got a package going to when we need it. Oh yeah, we got a Detroit winner too. Now Dirty B. So Dirty B came tapped in when we was live earlier, and he so Dirty B is the Detroit winner and shit. We gonna
Now in return, I wanted to mention to anybody who is an artist and is a rapper also, he just like he told us right now he's willing to do a giveaway also.
Yes, sir.
To give back. Dirty B wants to like have a winner, where he'll do a mix or a beat for y'all.
Right.
So
from Dirty B, just a dope ass producer. That'll be part of the 10K giveaway, and we already almost at 8K. You know what I'm saying? We'll be at 100K by the summer, y'all.
Yeah, and trust me, like he won't disappoint. I mean, his music speaks for itself. There's a lot of stuff that I did with KDT and everything where I didn't even know how many beats I was on. So that's what I'm telling. Yeah. So. Like I remember, like that Butcher did tell me, he was like, "Oh man," and he's looking through the list, and it was like there was too many almost to, count it up. So, and he's done.
And we got coming up. I got the flyer pulled up, March 27th. This is a little later on, but he likes to promote. He said 30 to 60 days ahead of time. Starstruck producer from Detroit, Fire, worked with 3-6 Mafia. Worked with who else did he work with? SWV, and that's just mainstream people. He worked with a lot of Detroit artists, Street Lords, Cheddar Boys, Rock Bottom, a lot of legends. You know what I'm saying? We got him March 27th, Detroit stand up. No doubt, Chester McFly, you rolling with us on that road to 100K. We on our way.
Yeah, like I was saying before to him, it's like we want to bring you up just as much as we come up. We want you to come up too.
No doubt. And like I said, shout out to Chester McFly. He hooked up our next 2 interviews and shit to Philly. Shout out to Philly, JP and Yo Beanie.
That's why I wanted to mention again. wanna schedule that. We just had it lock in, and we got you for next month for sure, bro.
Yes,
So.
sir. Yeah, Chesterman Flash said he's trying to trip tonight. Hey, I don't know if shrooms is them legal out there in Pennsylvania. Chesterman Fly.
Oh, about shrooms? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the shrooms. What about
Yeah,
cannabis?
let us know, because like for us, I'm not sure if it is even here. I don't think it's legal here.
I didn't know it was legal here at first. Then I heard about the Shroom Fest in Ann Arbor, and then my brother told me over there in Grand Rapids that he had bought a bag of shrooms at the dispensary. So, and then I looked into it, and it's legal in Michigan and shit, but I don't know how many states it's legal in. Ann Arbor always been lenient though, even with the weed back in the days when weed was illegal. They always had the hash bash. It was always just a ticket. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take people to jail for weed in Ann Arbor. Speaking of Ann Arbor, I think we brought it up.
Yeah.
You good, Brother Killachipmunkproductions? I was gonna ask you if you was. I think we brought it up during the Valentine's Day massacre, but we didn't speak too much on it. I think Monty brought it up. But Brother Killachipmunkproductions, did you see the Ann Arbor rapper? He was talking about on the last episode. Who said, "I'm not from Detroit. I'm from the streets of Ann Arbor." And we like, but you know Ann Arbor, the streets of Ann Arbor. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of no hard streets of Ann Arbor. I'm sorry. It's a dope ass town. Though. I love Ann Arbor. Shout out to U of M, the NCAA champions, football champions. Our football team went 15-0 and won it all. So NCAA champions. Shout out to U of M. But our
Hey, but Green Valley in Arizona, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, you was at a hockey game earlier, wasn't you, Blatonio?
Yeah.
You got into a confrontation. No Pants got into a confrontation there. You said you felt some mumble rap hate.
Yeah, there was some mumble rap. Yeah, that was just getting in. It was like,
How do people like mumble pants? No pants.
like mumble pants. No, that's funny. No, it was funny because like we were having trouble getting the tickets like all pulled up. So yeah, they had me kind of come out of character for a minute. I was going through there. So yeah, like long story short, going through there was a couple people who was cool with it because they like realized it was like, oh man, you know, I didn't even know that was that wasn't your real hair. So it's like, you know, that was the kind of thing. So they kind of gave me a hassle, but we got in.
No, I seen that video you sent me where you was just walking around and shit, looking at being like, no pants, no pants.
Yeah. So yeah, no pay. Yeah. So that was the whole thing. I just kind of want people to see that. But yeah, no, it was pretty crazy because there was kind of like some assholes though at that hockey game. So yeah, but there was a dude that I wish I could have like recorded on there. He was an older dude, but he was rocking a freaking badass freaking Red Wings jersey, man.
Oh, Red Wings.
I want to play this clip real quick from earlier when we was live. This is why y'all got to hit that notification bell because you never know when we might go live. Me, Blatonio, brotherkingx, maybe Mr. Go-To. Shout out to Mr. Go-To. Christopher Jordan's been on. We just go live randomly, so you got to hit that notification bell. But I want to play this little clip when we was live and where I got that dude dancing, and he was
yeah. Okay, yeah. So you did clip it?
No, I didn't clip it. I just pulled up the video and I'm just taking it to the timestamp.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just go to the timestamp. We got that coming soon though.
Yeah, there'll be a short on this, but check this out, y'all. This shit had me rolling.
About just go live. Look at this. What you could do is get down the Hawaiian punch notification bell.
And Christopher Jordan, you're gonna see Arizona in this.
Véngase, pero estamos de celebración primero. ¡Anda, güey! Hood Smoker Podcast! Yeah! You live on YouTube! Detroit, baby!
Oh, man.
Southwest! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, he was feeling that shit. He was feeling it.
But yeah,
He
oh
was,
yeah, he was vibing, man. He was
yeah, he
vibing.
was getting down, especially when I was like, "Hood Smoker Podcast." Why
Oh
you?
man, he was
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Live on YouTube.
Yeah.
That shit
Nah, he
hard.
got into it. The more he kept saying, "Yeah, who's smoking podcast in the play?" And he's like, "Yeah." He spins. He doing spins. He's like, "Yeah." So
Yeah. Chester McFly said he hopes you filmed I'm guessing the altercation with No Pants. Oh yeah, he said DJ No Pants at the hockey game.
oh yeah. No, I got some of it. Yeah, it was like kind of on the outskirts of the ticket booth incident. That's what I want to say. Yeah. So yeah.
And he felt that
Which,
mumble
which
rap
yeah,
hate and shit.
I'm pretty much like No Pants looks a lot more like me because he had to take his wig off, man. So, but
For y'all
they
that
was
think Detroit is hockey town and shit, because I see you talking about the Red Wings in the chat and shit. We really ain't hockey town like that. You know what I'm saying? You come to Detroit.
and actually, yeah, that's a misconception. So it's kind of a joke that we kind of throw. Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
we more football, basketball, even baseball before hockey and shit here in
Yeah,
Detroit.
to be honest, yeah, it's like some people think that because it's like in the cold area
Yeah, because
across
that
the.
movie Four Brothers, that was a good movie, but they fucked it up when they was playing pickup hockey and shit. They should have played
Yeah.
something else and shit, not pickup hockey, dog. Hey, Brother King X, you ever see him playing pickup hockey in the hood and shit? Because in my hood, they ain't never played no pickup hockey, dog. I'm just saying.
I never seen no
That we ain't had no motherfucking ice skates and shit, and hockey sticks
No.
and all that shit, dog.
So yeah, it is a misconception. Yeah, for other states, I just want people to know that too. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, because what was it you said? You said like, oh yeah, Michigan's a hockey town or something. Like yeah. So don't get it twisted.
We got the Hockey Town Cafe though and shit. It's a dope little spot. You know what I'm saying? Across from Comerica Park and Little Caesars Arena and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then the dopest, like to me, it's still the dopest hockey team is fucking Red Wings though.
Red Wings, yeah. I think they're actually doing good. I just don't follow hockey like that. Like I'm saying, I just never really was a big hockey fan and shit.
I've always loved them, and yeah. Shout out to Tupac on that for rocking that.
I bet you more people in other states and shit and Canada rock with the Red Wings harder than Detroit rocks with the Red Wings. I'm just saying, dog. For real, that's probably true as shit.
Yeah, that's for real. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be up all night hunting out these motherfucking shrooms, man. 200 milligrams. I don't even know how much. I didn't even know they could measure that
for a
shit.
bit. Yeah.
Did you know they can measure milligrams of shrooms? I didn't even know they had measure. I remember like Ace buying it by the eighth or the quarter ounce or a half ounce or an ounce of shrooms, like weed. But I didn't know they had like milligrams and shit. Like,
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody who's watching this, I think it's about still the weight, if anything. Like
that's what I thought too with the shrooms. But since these are like micro shrooms and they put them in edibles and shit, like gummies and
could
shit.
be different. Yeah.
Okay,
like next time I come out there, I want to try them because since we can't like legally, transport them, I want to try them next time.
Said he used to put a gram of shrooms in every. He used to make chocolate. And he put a gram of shrooms in each chocolate. Yeah, I seen Tyson eating chocolate bars. He had them in like bars and doing his podcast, and he breaks them off while he's doing them and eats it and shit. But he said that shit makes him feel why he don't go insane and fuck people up and shit like that, like shrooms and shit. I heard people say that. Like somebody said that they use them for like medication and shit to medicate.
I truly believe that because I mean, like, it's hit or miss with everybody. I think. Yeah.
Right, and plus, our government, they're all about pharmaceuticals. So of course, they don't want to push something that's natural and that grows and shit. They don't want you to buy that because they can't. Well, they found a way to tax it. That's why weed's legal where it is. They found a way. So we need to decriminalize that shit. Chester McFly says psychedelic saved his life. See?
Oh, right. Yeah. No. Chester's a real one right there. Like definitely. Anybody. And actually, that's what I want to pass on is like, if you're not onto his channel, hit on the Chester McFly as well. For real, that's a real dude.
Yeah, Chester McFly said he got clean because of doing acid and shit. He saw himself as how he was, and he would in that video that he sent you. He said he was back there, and he said he flushed all his shit and never went back because of hallucinogens.
No, facts right there. No, and he's told me the same thing right there. So, yeah, if you're not already locked into him, yeah, check out Chester McFly right there in his page right there.
Yeah, for sure. And what up, though, D. Cochran? Detroit is one of the.
Hey, what up, though, D. Cochran?
Yeah, we one of the original 6. We the original on pretty much everything. I don't know what you said, if you mean in hockey or something, but we like original on everything, though. D. Cochran, just so you know. We original at everything we do and shit. Trendsetters, real talk.
Yeah.
The whole world's looking at us, even when people thought they wasn't. They was always looking at us and shit. Much love. No doubt. We appreciate you too and shit, family.
Yeah. Bye.
But
and like we were talking before, like I'm trying to say it in code, but it's like, yeah, we might have a couple people being able to clear up different facts, where people get misconceptions, couches and stuff, so.
Right now on the screen, I got the last interview with us and Sloan Bone up there and shit, because I did play a couple clips while I was waiting for Sloan Bone to tap in.
Yeah.
That was a dope interview.
Sloan. Yeah.
That's one the interview where he was like, y'all got to keep this shit just like this. Y'all got to keep it just like you can't.
Don't change anything, like he said. And that's dope.
Y'all can check the episode out yourselves. It's on here. It's the Sloan Bone. I ain't got to go through it, try to find out where he says it, but he says some dope shit, some knowledge. He broke it down. He broke down some game just on the short time. We got about an hour interview in, and he had to get to a video shoot. You know what I'm saying? And that was like he had to be there in like 30 minutes, and he was still on the phone with us and shit. So hopefully you made it in time, Sloan Bone. If you tuned in, dog. Hopefully you ain't late.
Yeah, we apologize. Because it felt like he was comfortable with us.
Right.
Yeah, we apologize if we held you on too long, too. Yeah, because it was like, yeah.
Well, shit, we got a little bit of time. How about we play a track and shit? I was thinking,
all right.
We always play. I'm gonna play a track by brotherkingx because we always play the one track during the intro and shit. But I'm gonna play Take It. You good with that, brotherkingx? I play Take It.
Go ahead.
We gonna play Take It. This brotherkingx. Y'all, if y'all ain't up on it, I know we got a lot of new subscribers. Y'all go check it out. It's available on all major platforms.
Kelly Blue Book, my
mute the ad though, cause we ain't getting paid for that ad, but brotherkingx is. So we gonna let it play. But go ahead and make sure you check out brotherkingx on YouTube, on Spotify, on everywhere and shit. And follow him and check him out. You can find this song right here. Take It.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You need a people. Yeah.
You claim that you're down, but I know that you're scared. Cause every time I look up, you counting white people's cash. It's backwards how we love our open enemy. Them racist son of a devils been rapping us for eternity. You choose not to say nothing, remain silent. Government handouts keeps most compliant. Open up your eyes, stop sleeping with the opposition. Appreciate your own, stop sleeping with them cave women. Take it. Right. They can't take it. They can't ride. They can't
Shout out to Trey Dallas. Just subscribe.
Trust and not lie. Take it. Ride.
Shout out to John Johnson, Adam North. Just subscribe. See who else just subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Make sure y'all smash that subscribe. Much love.
How much time we got left? Because it was kind of a short interview so far, so like we're gonna continue on, right? No. That's what I wanted to bring up is if anybody had something they wanted to discuss. Like we got some time. We got time. If anybody who is out there, we appreciate
you. You can tap in right now if you want to do any shit. We shoot you the Discord real quick.
Yeah, we'll shoot you the Discord. Let us know.
But that's why I was playing some music. I figured we got a little bit of time. We only hour and a half in. We got to go at least 2. You know what I'm saying? We got to go at least for 2.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I was like wanting to ask anybody has some shit they want to talk about, any kind of topic. Let us know, because as you know, Sloan Bone. We've always had a great interview with the homie right there, and he's out there in Phoenix right now, like a couple, just not too far away from me right now, but he's gonna rock that show. We know he gonna kill it, so we appreciate him coming on here. So. Oh, Justin McFly, we got the Discord link being sent to you right now as we speak. So if you got the access to it, we got you locked in, man. You know how
You can't go live straight from YouTube from your phone though, but you can go live on Discord from your phone. You gotta upload the Discord and go on from there. But it's in your on your Instagram if you want to tap in. But anybody got any requests, any tracks? He said, what's going on with this Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp making up on the beef and shit? I don't know. I heard something about they was beefed out, but I thought that was just some publicity shit. Y'all heard about Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, and actually, we encourage anybody to like chime in also in the comments right there too, because I'm in the same boat with you right there, Gutta. I can't talk on it because that's still new to me. I heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, I think it would have something to do with because Cat Williams, the shit he when he went on there and said the shit he said.
Yeah. That's all I know about it. Yeah. Chester McFly. Hold on.
Sounds like when somebody's trying to tap in and shit. I heard
that sound like Chester McFly.
All right. Well, if you can figure it out, Chester McFly, tap in, dog. You welcome. We got about.
No, it looked like it. No, it looked like I think he just logged in right now. He's about to tap in right now. So. I'm trying to be safe on it. I was like, that's the most because you already know with the whole freaking Talib thing, man. Yeah, but no, Chester rocks with it, man. He's good people. He was misunderstood, same way we were misunderstood. Yeah. If you need any help, like walking through Chester McFly, let me know. Just go into the video part. That'll. Yep, here he is. And here we go.
Oh, there we got Chester McFly in the building, y'all.
All you gotta do is hit the camera button. You in. Yep.
Oh, that's and pretty cool, man.
There you go.
We got Chester McFly.
Is this your first time going on Discord?
Yeah, I never went live on Discord before.
Okay. Welcome in.
Welcome
let us know.
Podcast,
What's up?
Well, we know who you are, but let everybody else know who you are.
Yeah, I'm just a local Philadelphia rapper, and then a Tyler Quiley instigator, I guess you could say, on Instagram.
Right.
That's how some people might know me, but other than that, I don't know. Just a fan of hip hop.
So is Talib done on Instagram? By the way, is he through and shit? You know, does he got everybody blocked and shit?
Yeah, so I'm not really sure about that. I see him on Facebook. I left a message for him today on Facebook. He was saying something about Tom McDonald because he had I don't know if you see that. He was saying that because Tom McDonald made a song with which we call Ben Shapiro, and he's like, "Oh, this ain't hip hop," because Ben Shapiro was like criticizing hip hop like a long time ago. I know he did, and he made a song. I didn't even really listen to the song, but I just thought it's funny. I was like, I wrote on there, I was like, he's still selling more albums than you.
Yeah, which truth right there. You know, like gotta do the math on it. Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody's buying. I said his shit. He had to just put it all back out on Apple Music. It wasn't on there, and he just put it all on there. He's like, I'm not going to sell on there, and well, here he is. But yeah, I think either we're all blocked, or because I asked my buddy who's not blocked, and he didn't find his page. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like I think he's actually like not on there. Yeah,
that's what I think. He got took down. His brother at Meta, didn't he get fired and shit? His brother at Meta.
Uh-huh.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard his brother got fired from Meta.
Right? Ain't that right? Yeah, Chester McFly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So his brother, I heard, like, he worked there, he got fired, and that's why he was able to get away with a lot of that shit and call everybody a Nazi, and you know.
Yeah,
he called us Nazi sympathizers because we was rocking with Kid Vicious. That was his only thing, that we rock with Kid Vicious, so we Nazi sympathizers and shit.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Why is Kid Vicious a Nazi?
It had something to do with someone in this crew said something out the alien gang, and I don't know. And he tried to bring Royce into it, thinking Royce was gonna have his back, and that backfired on him and shit. Like Royce gonna turn on his own brother and shit. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but shit. Let's talk about, since you set these interviews up and shit. What's up with JP and shit?
Yeah, so he just has an incredible story, that dude. I know he had addiction problem, and I know he like got over it, and he's been working on his music. I just seen him had a big interview on Shady 45. So I know you guys are Detroit hip hop, so I was like, I could link you guys up, and I think that'd be a great conversation for you guys to have with him.
Oh, so he's been through
Yeah, shout out Shady 45.
Yeah, I got to show you that interview. He just posted it on his Facebook. It's like this. He just went on there. I was like, holy shit! So he was with which one?
I'm not sure if you told me that before about the Shade 4. Yeah, like he was on there, but yeah. No, that's what.
Yeah, we had who was Prue's manager back in the days, Mark Hicks. He was on here. He's got a show coming out, Shade 45, with called Michigan Hip Hop, where it's not just Detroit though. It's like rappers from all over the state of Michigan, but it's going to be at Shade 45 in New York. We just had him on recently. We trying to bring we talked with Jimmy Iovine actually, but we want to bring that shit to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Shade 45, he should at least have it one spot in Detroit. So we willing to be that platform. Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre, M.
Salute.
Yeah, Marshall, that's cool. If you watching this, Marshall.
Marshall.
I had a fake Eminem, Marshall Matter. I got this guy hit me up today trying to get money. Did you see that? Some guy hit me up, Marshall Matter, on Facebook, saying that if I want to be a super fan and get a super fan ID, I got to send him $200.
to be a super fan. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't Marshall Matters. It was Marshall Matter. I put it on my YouTube. It's like my last video. I think it's funny.
Oh shit,
that's classic.
Marshall Matter.
And the guy hit me up, I think, with the Talib, like after I commented on that Talib thing. He left it. He like, hit me up, yo, friend request me.
That's funny as hell.
I was like, Eminem wants me to send him $200.
Marshall.
He's hurting. He needs the money.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Doesn't he have didn't he buy the Walton's house out there, like some big mansion in his house? Like the people own like Kmart or something.
He's
He did buy
Right.
a big ass mansion out here in Macomb County. I think someone broke into his shit while he was home. I think Brother King X mentioned that before. Ain't that true, Brother King X? Someone just recently broke into Eminem's shit.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, some Stan got on his property and shit, ran up in his shit. I don't know what he did to him, but he got up in his shit.
We made it in the house.
Made it on Marshall's property in his crib, past his security, his dogs, alligators, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And it's certain.
So like a place that was like kind of like security, but he wasn't there right then. Yeah.
And I heard a certain underground legend was used to stalk his mansion once upon a time when they was beefing.
Oh,
that's crazy.
You ain't talking about Speedball Bobby, is you?
Huh?
Not Speedball Bobby. Is that who you talking about?
No.
Oh, all right. Kid Rock. I thought maybe Kid Rock was stalking his shit.
The other underground legend, the first one, the crazy psychotic one.
Oh, Isha?
Yep.
Damn.
What'd you call him? Speedball? What do you call him? Speedball what?
Speedball Bobby. That's Kid Rock right there. Good old Bobby. Speedball Bobby.
Bobby Trent, bro. That's been his name for years. Speedball Bob.
Yeah. Speedball Bob. You do the math, he couldn't kind of figure it out.
No, I got it.
You do the math and you do the math.
Hey,
that's
hey, remember ICP version of My Posse's on Broadway when he said, I needle with a needle but naked, about to shoot with a rubber flag and some cowboy boots. The curtain came, it was Kid Rock screaming out, "What's my name?"
What's my name? Yeah,
that's funny.
Exactly.
Shit.
So you probably heard that, right? Or have you heard it, Chester?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. My Posse's on Burners is the song, right? Brother King X? Yeah. No, you need to peep it up because that's pretty much what it is.
I got your video pulled up right now, Chester McFly, Marshall Mather. I got it pulled up. I see that shit. Marshall Mather.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and play it real quick. You don't mind we play it, right?
No, it's safe to play though, right? It ain't gonna flag.
No, it's just
flagged for it.
No, it's just me like this guy trying to get money out of me. I'm telling him I'm a broke dude.
Oh, okay. No, I was just making sure. Okay, yeah,
right,
let's do it.
Play on it right now.
Matter, and that Marshall Matter is trying to get me to become a super fan to send him money. Like, are you serious? This is crazy. I'm just a poor white man that lives in the hood. So I had this fake Marshall Matter. Marshall Matter, and that Marshall Matter is trying to get me to become a super fan to send him money. Like, are you serious? This is crazy. I'm just a poor white man that lives in the hood.
He asked for a gift card.
So I had
This is what I like about my G right here. This is what I like about Chester McFly right here. Like,
yeah, I was playing along for a minute. I was like, you need money?
So, you do, yeah.
That's crazy.
I tried to call him. I was like, I'm going to talk to Eminem.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wanted to see who picked up. I was curious, like, who's going to fucking answer the phone.
Yeah, like, Eminem needs to pay people to be a super fan and shit. Pay me and shit.
Could you imagine what that would be if you called and it is Marshall and stuff, though?
Yeah, that's why I was like, you never know. I was like, Eminem might, at first.
Yeah, because that would be funny. Because like he would be the type, he might be like joking with you. Yeah. No, I just wanted to see if you were gonna do it.
Well, I just called. I just wanted to see, like, what if he picked up? You never know.
Yeah, what if he goes, yeah? What do you want? So, I don't know.
I need that gift card
Shout
now.
out to Marshall's brother Nathan. I'm trying to get him on the show. Nathan Mathers. Shout out to Nathan.
Yeah, I just seen him. Yeah, he was just at the game.
Yeah, he was at the Super Bowl. Yeah. Nah, shout out Nathan Mathers. I was talking to him. I'm trying to get him on the show to come on here and shit. I remember seeing him at the State Theater when he was a little kid at the 50 Cent fucking record release for Get Rich or Die Trying. It's pretty dope. But Eminem brought him out there and shit. He was a little kid then, like 11, 12 years old and shit.
Dude.
That's cool.
We working on that though. Shout out Nathan if you watching this. We working on getting him on.
Yeah, we rock with you, man. Yeah. Now we about hip hop. That's the main thing. You know.
Hey, you see
Shit, we
Benzino
got
start
really
breaking
with it.
down? Did you see that clip of Benzino breaking down, crying on Drink
Nah,
Champs?
he was. Yeah, what was he saying? Like
He
he's
said
done with
he
Eminem.
loves
You seen it?
Eminem.
You see it?
Yeah, he said he just a poor kid from Boston that was cutting records since he was 11 years old in his basement. He loves white people, that he was introduced to the Irish mob by his grandfather, and he loves the Irish mob. He loves Marshall. He loves hip hop, and he started crying, saying hip hop saved his life. We ain't supposed to be beefing with each other. We need to stop talking shit about each other in vlogs and all this. Basically copping out almost. I think he just had too much to drink, though, to tell you the truth. His manager
Yeah.
should have cut him off, dog. He should have cut him off. It should have never got like that. And then he stormed off and shit. So I don't know if
Oh
North.
shit!
I do have a neck.
I seen the
What-
clip.
what-
Yeah, I seen that clip. I have a neck, and he's like this. And you don't have no
Oh,
fucking neck. You
I
don't.
got a neck.
yeah.
It's what your head
Like
sits
you don't even
on.
have to go that far. You don't have to go that far.
Yeah, Benzino, he shared
Like,
one of
it's
our
not necessary.
things
You
on
don't have
his
to go that
page.
far. Yeah, like I do have a neck. See,
Hey, but you know,
I got a neck.
You look like a turtle.
but about Benzino, Benzino tried to score a quarterback in the day.
try to. What was it? What was it?
Before the Made Man.
Quarterback in the day.
Yeah.
The almighty RSO, Hellbound.
So yep, I remember.
A lot of rappers was horrorcore. You
He
wouldn't
gave
think.
himself 5 mics.
Big Punny.
Gave himself 5 mics. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
That was another thing he mentioned was the source. He was like, I didn't know I was gonna meet Dave Mays. I didn't know I was gonna be running the source. I didn't know, and like he was crying about it, basically trying to, I guess, cop out to Eminem because M didn't even have to respond to him. I seen a whole bunch of other motherfuckers
Nah.
going in on Benzino and shit. Way harder than his shit. And when I listen to Benzino's, I'm thinking it's got to be hard as fuck. They talking about he got a ghostwriter, and I wasn't impressed and shit. Like it wasn't really.
Now my buddy was telling me, he's like, he killed Eminem. I'm like, you
his last
tripping?
response, I will say, like he came.
Yeah.
You know,
At least he
I think it
came.
was him.
Cassius came at him hard as fuck, dog. Cassius.
Yeah.
And so
But
did
that's what I was gonna say. Like other disses in the past, so never like hit the radar. But I thought he did good last time.
Yeah. And then
I always like that Hail Mary, John.
The only reason why Benzino felt comfortable even coming at him, because back in the day, he was affiliated with Street Lords.
right, yeah, he got
Yeah.
ties to Detroit. He's in a bunch of Tubi movies from Detroit and shit.
True. Yeah.
He was
And
at
he's got
Cash Money's pool party.
connections. He's got homies. He's got homies. Detroit.
But you can see
Some of the
it go
dilated peoples too, right?
late 90s, early 2000s, he been fucking with Detroit.
Yeah. But he fucked
So I
up,
mean,
dog, in that
connects,
track.
so it's like that. That's
He fucked up with Detroit because he name dropped Vezo, trying to act like Vezo had his back, dissing Eminem and shit. And then he took shots at D12, talking about the realest one was dead, and the rest of them was suspect, talking about
That's fucked
Con
up.
Artists, Bizarre, and all that. So he fucked up by going at Shady's camp. Because what people don't realize when you go at M, it's more than just M. You got Royce. You got his whole camp here in Detroit, the people he looked out for and shit.
Yeah, basically all Detroit.
Yeah. Which it's crazy that how it ties down to like we've got stuff with like Talib and stuff, long story short, but it all kind of ties in the same middle,
Right.
Yeah.
But Talib's neighborhood, the difference between Talib, who really got Talib's back besides a bunch of Karens? That's all I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Most dressed.
And actually, see, that's the worst part. That's even a worse strike now. It's like, yeah, now.
That was disappointing, dog, because I say most deaf all the time and shit. Now I can't, it don't, like you said,
No, I can't because I'm reluctant.
True Magic, one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah.
No,
It's a fantastic album that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
But now he most now.
Yeah, most stressed.
Most
I know, man. It's like, man, and that's got to be tough,
Was Mos Def, did he get invited to the Diddy party and shit? Was he at one of them puffy parties?
Yeah, a couple of them. A lot of them actually. I have pictures with them.
See, I haven't followed up on that, to be honest. Like I haven't. Haven't kept up. But yeah, if he has, okay. Well,
Tell the Fib, we can ask you about that. Has Tell the Fib been to any Diddy parties?
I don't know about that.
I've tried to ask him a couple questions. He said that his brother is like tries to keep him like he's the little brother all the time, like always and the only thing is they're 1 hour apart. I mean they're twins, so but he acts like he's such the little brother, so he hasn't ever let him in on that. He always wants to keep his brother in the back. So yeah. He hasn't been to P. Diddy parties. He wanted to. How can I be down? How can I be down?
I can see No Pass at a Diddy party though.
Don't go in the back room.
Yeah, I can see like No Pants at a Diddy party, and then not knowing what he signed up. Yeah,
I can see
You better keep that garlic around his neck.
Right? Hey, I keep the garlic. Yeah,
smash the splinter at one too.
Double garlic chain. Yeah.
Yeah, Master Splinter.
Oh,
I can see him and Kid L at Puppy's parties.
I just saw some shit about everybody, like all the celebrities were leaving like at 10 or something, or like early, and then like all these other people stayed late, and they're like, what's going on? And like the party changed.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's 10 o'clock, gotta go.
He over there in England throwing the parties right now and shit.
That makes you wonder. Yeah, it just makes you wonder how it got down. It's like, yeah. After this certain
he really fooling if he throwing parties over there in London and England. You know how they get down. He really fooling.
That's where really all that weirdo shit started over there. Shit, dog. If you I researched that shit before, dog, and it came up a bunch of country, poor ass little kids in the mountains in like Europe talking about, they eat our babies and this and that and all this shit.
Yeah, I've seen shit like that.
Hey, bro.
If you dig deep enough, you can find some crazy ass shit out there, dog.
Believe it or not, bro. In the nation, bro, at the mosque, that's what they be talking about, bro. They be talking
about to say, Brother King X probably gonna like break it down right now. Right. Go ahead, brother. Yeah.
They talk about that. See what it was. You know what I'm saying? Not all white people are best. For y'all who always want to play the racism card, but if you look at history, it's true. What it was is that when the Caucasian race came around, Allah tried to let them live amongst the people, but he had them exiled to Europe for the simple fact that they wanted to have sex with each other. They wanted to fuck animals. They wanted to have sex with kids, and they wanted to be cannibals. And he said, since y'all can't live right, sending y'all asses over there.
Yep. Like with a
whole bunch of Jeffrey Dahmer ass motherfuckers and shit.
And when they got cast over to Europe, since they couldn't do right, he took away their ability to walk and talk and season food and cook. That's why they was over there eating raw meat and eating each other.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why they was
over there throwing parties with the motherfuckers. Ain't that about a bitch?
That's why they was crawling around like monkeys and apes, because they had to learn how to walk again, and they had to learn by watching the animals.
The Rothschilds, right?
What kind of pretty much like leads back to it, right? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Nobody looked into it. It's like, I think,
No, you can do it. You can look it up. It's Googleable. Google that shit. I did.
The Rockefellers, all them.
Like real talk, if you type anybody, you research anything far as like homosexuality and all that, is all gonna go back to Europe. It's all gonna go back to Europe.
Something else I peeped too. I don't know if y'all peeped it. All the AIDS commercials. Don't it seem like it got two guys in it? Or am I tripping? Every AIDS.
For prep. Yeah, I seen it. Like for prep.
See, that's I didn't know what that was. About that here, but it's funny to hear you say the Chester McFly now. Because
you know what, bro? I'm all for men's health. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that, but don't be pushing that agenda. Because, like you said, you see two men together, hugged up together. Come on now, quit trying to push that agenda.
They are.
I want my kids to go to public school.
TV show
For real.
Yeah.
So that the message that's sending me is saying that I'm a straight man. That means I can't get the same kind of medical treatment or the same kind of services as a gay man.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
Nah, for real.
Yep.
That's that agenda. Just like we talked about a lot of different shit on the round table and shit, like who actually, like Black Lives Matter, the movement. Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
about the movement, but what's behind the movement is what's fucked
Yeah,
up.
there's two lesbians who got the mansion.
Right.
Yeah.
It
But
was a gay white lady, lesbian white lady who actually was funding it or something.
Yeah, funding it. Two like
But they got a mansion out of that shit, I heard.
Brother King, correct me if I'm wrong. It was a couple that was like
that they being sued all over the country, bro.
Yeah, but they were lesbians that
That's why, because I was
who was
down there at
behind
the protest. Y'all know that when I was doing the street reporter shit, and I was down there at the protest for George Floyd and all that, the ones here in Detroit, when we took over the back of the police station, the first precinct, smashed the cop cars, burned the rebel flag, all that good shit. The shit the news wouldn't show you. I got this on this channel and shit, but yeah, it was weird because it was like, why is all these gay people protesting with the BLM? Like, I'm thinking this is supposed to be a protest, fuck the police, all this shit. I had a couple chants going with fuck the police and all that, but why are they waving rainbow flags? This
It was
pride
same thing in Philly. Yeah, same thing in Philly. They had a National Guard come here and everything. Yeah, it was crazy, yo. On 69th Street, they had a National Guard there. Fucking like, not tanks, big fucking trucks, like blocking off the road. It was destroyed. I wanted to go up there and get sneakers. My girl wouldn't let me leave.
And you know what? I can see the LGBTQ community being part of the Black Lives Matter, because a lot of them do be subject to the same kind of prejudices as black men by the police, regardless of color. Just because they're part of the LGBTQ, they also face the same problems with the police.
Yeah,
because a lot of them cops probably is they probably what do they call that shit when you scared of gay people? Homophobic, and they really
homophobic.
Right? Because I ain't scared of no gay people. Just be proud of what you is. Don't try to say you ain't gay and then you.
I mean, for the longest, it's been Islamophobia too, though. It's been out there. That's the worst.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Islamophobia has been out there. Yeah.
I don't know what they scared of us, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
right?
When they talk about that's why I thought it was a joke back in the day when they said
they scared of the
war on terrorism, dog. I thought we was at war with terrorists.
You said right there, like scared of the truth, right?
Yeah, it's to build the military up, though. Everybody know that shit.
Right.
The war on terrorism. Yeah, like, oh, there's something happening here. You don't even know what countries we in, really.
Yeah.
I heard like we in wars in countries you don't even know about. That shit's crazy to me.
Go ahead, Brother King. Yeah.
So I'll tell you what that war on terrorism is about with the Islam, with the Muslims. See what it is. The U.S. government been attacking. They really trying to attack black Muslims, the nation of Islam, but they just cannot just target us. So they attack Islam as a whole. Even though the ones in the Middle East that's doing all the bombing and all that, them terrorists, they lump us all in with them.
Right. No, I remember they raided Ontario, Brother King X. You probably remember this. They flew the feds dropped a helicopter in the middle of west side of Detroit. It ran up to a Nation of Islam's house, saying there was an ingrown terrorist cell. And dude shot the Red Dog. He shot the Red Dog and they killed him and shit. They killed the dude who was in the crib because he shot the dog. He shot the Fed's dog because they sent the dogs up in the house first. So he shot the dog and they shot him for shooting the dog. Do you remember that, Brother King X? This was about,
I heard something about it myself actually over here.
Yeah, they dropped right in the hood, though. I'm talking about this in a neighborhood. They got helicopters.
I heard about it like it reached us. Yeah, it reached us.
They had something similar in Philly called the move bombings. Did you ever hear that shit?
Wait, what was it?
They dropped a bomb. They dropped a bomb on these people, like called the move. It was like it was called the move bombing in West Philadelphia. They like firebombed the whole block in West Philadelphia. Blew that shit up. First bomb dropped on America by Americans. Crazy.
With that kind of message, like
it was like, yeah, because they were. I think I was a dude. His name was Africa, and had something to do with this guy who shot a cop apparently, but like they were related to this dude, but they were like this movement, you know what I mean? And then they didn't want that shit. They had like speakers, and it was cool in the neighborhood, but the cops didn't like it, and they were fighting with them, and they dropped a bomb on that shit. Look that shit up. The move bombing. That shit's crazy.
Real talk, bro. I was doing research on my mosque number one. Mosque number one been moved so many times because every time they opened up another mosque, it always got shut down and bombed by who? The police.
Right.
Yeah.
Each time they opened up a new mosque, each time they moved to another location, police found the reason to raid it.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I'm gonna have to check out that one shit too about the bomb dropping in Philly and shit, dog. I'm gonna have to look that up for real.
And my dad held me in his arms in Overbrook Park, and when that happened, it was fire. You could see it. It's huge.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
It's called the move bombing.
Move. Like
yeah,
M-O-V.
move. M-O-V-E. Yeah, the move bombing. Philadelphia.
Oh yeah! Wow! Yeah, and
Osage Ave. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That's where that dude Sparks, I think, is from. Emilio and Sparks. Did you ever hear them?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Bell, yeah. I mean, yeah. Always trying to keep up on Move.
Yeah.
Move bombing. Yeah. Obama.
Yeah, you'll see that shit. That shit's crazy. They dropped it from a helicopter, like C4. It's like a C4 box. They dropped out of a helicopter. Flew over that thing.
That shit popped right up. 1985 move bombing. This shit.
I was 2 years old in my father's arms.
Did y'all know the first terrorist attack against America was in the 70s, late 70s by African country because they came over there and stole some diamonds.
Oh, okay.
So, and some Africans hijacked the plane and flew that bitch through the same thing. It happened before. It just didn't go down on a larger scale, bigger scale as it did.
Okay. Damn.
Like straight up, they went over to Africa dropping bombs, stole them diamonds. 2 Africans hijacked the motherfucking plane, flew them bitches back to the U.S. Was like, we about to get at you, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Shit. Real talk, man. Now you got me really wanting to look into this one. Yeah. Damn.
So that lets you know how long America has been dirty.
Yeah.
Listen to this shit right here about what Chester McFlowers just said. This is the move bombing in 1985. It said in the United States and the Philadelphia Police Department during a standoff with MOVE, a black liberation organization, Philadelphia police dropped 2 explosive devices from a helicopter under the roof of a house occupied by MOVE. The Philadelphia Police Department allowed the resulting fire to burn out of control, destroying 61 previously evacuated neighborhoods.
Yeah, they didn't put it out.
It was over 2 city blocks. Yeah, they just let everything burn up, leaving people homeless, children, adults dying. That's fucked up, dog. That's our government and shit. That's our
Unless you look it up. Yeah, unless you look it up. Yeah, wow.
They have a video of it. There's a video of it when they dropped the bomb from the helicopter.
So it's out there. Yeah. But yeah,
the Philadelphia police, I guess, there was a lawsuit in federal court. Found them. They violated I don't know what the fuck, constitutional prosecutions against unreasonable search and seizure. So that's what they got charged with. The cops and shit.
Wow.
It was like Waco before Waco.
Waco before Waco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. No.
Bro, I've been doing my research on the worst riots in U.S. history, and the most violent and the worst one is the riot in '67 in Detroit.
Oh. Have we heard about that, Chester McFly? Like out there? Like just being close by, because that's what I was gonna say. Like,
what?
Well, what he was saying right now, I was just wondering if you heard about it, like just being more closer in like location and stuff. Because like for me, I heard about a lot of stuff if it was leaked, but like location wise, have you heard about that? What Brother King X was talking about?
Hold on. Can you say that again?
Yeah.
The most riot in U.S. history was the riot of '67 in Detroit.
Yeah, no, I never heard about that.
They made a movie about it too. I'm looking at it right now. It was talking about it was like the 1943 riots, but it was the 1967 riots caused by racial tensions in the city of Detroit, the Motor City's black residents weren't happy about police treatment after Detroit Police Department raided an illegal bar and began roughing up patrons. Race riots exploded in other parts of the country during the summer of 1967 too. But one in Detroit ended with 43 people dead, 2,000 buildings destroyed, and 7,300 people arrested, making it the mother of all riots that summer.
73. How many? 73,000. I said. 7,300. You said.
They arrested 7,300 people.
And that's the reason why Detroit got all these abandoned buildings and the economy is the way it is.
Yeah, we still feeling that shit from the 60s, dog. Yeah.
The 60s. The shit spilled over from the 60s until now.
They still abandoned, yeah. The neighborhoods.
That's like a big Kensington then. Like we have a place like that in Philly called Kensington, the biggest open drug market in the U.S. That shit's crazy out there.
Wait, Kensington, is that the one where I did the video of? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I played that video earlier.
Yeah. So Kensington is where. Yeah.
Wait, is that a football? That's what.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
The thing is about Detroit, because I'd have been to other cities and states. It ain't just one area and one pocket in Detroit. It's like all over. It's like the whole thing is abandoned.
That's why I was like, is Kensington? I mean, is Detroit like a big Kensington? That's how I'm thinking of.
It's like, I remember when Final Four
came
to Detroit. I was riding on the People Mover, and there was a bunch of tourists. And usually on the People Mover, it's like a above the ground subway in Detroit, but nobody's hardly ever on there and shit. But this bitch was packed because they had the Final Four was in town or whatever, the NCAA Final Four. So I was listening to these people talk and shit, like people from other states. They had Kentucky jerseys on, Duke, North Carolina, whatever college they was repping and shit. People from out of state, and I'm listening to what they talking about while we rolling along the People Mover, and they're like, all these open buildings and shit, all this land that like these is rich motherfuckers talking about investing in the buildings. Then I hear this dude talking about, but who the fuck would want to invest in Detroit? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the attitude. But they're starting to build shit. But they're saying, what do they call that shit? They're building these rich ass condos around downtown, where it's like, they're moving the poor people, trying to move the poor people out, burning down the neighborhoods, and then building these
Dan Gilbert,
condos.
right? Dan Gilbert, right?
Yeah, Dan Gilbert's one of them. Yeah, I worked on his crib too, billionaire. He's lives in Franklin and shit. I did work on his house, Dan Gilbert. He's one of the richest. I think he is the richest man in Michigan. And then after him is the owner of Phoenix Suns.
Let me tell you something about Dan Gilbert, bro. He grew up on 7 Mile in Nevada.
No, I know that. Yeah, he does. He owns a lot of shit in Detroit too and shit. A lot of big time buildings and shit. He has helped the city, but he has.
My cousin, I got a cousin that's his right hand man that worked for him.
Yeah, and he owns the Cleveland Cavs too and shit. He wanted to buy the business, but they wasn't up for sale.
So you familiar too though, Justin McFly? That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he was the one that was burning LeBron's jersey when he left the Cavs and shit.
That's what I mean. That's real.
I was mad when he left actually, but then I liked the Heat though. Philly basketball sucked then, so I was watching Heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when we had the process. I had season tickets back then when they were only winning like 10 games a year. It was terrible.
Hey, I remember when y'all superstar Allen Iverson came over here to Detroit, but then he had to leave because he said he couldn't take the gambling and shit. He got addicted to it, the casino life and shit. He couldn't cut it here in Detroit.
They said they like tricked him. They wanted him to come off the bench, and he didn't want to come off the bench. He wanted to be a starter.
6-man and shit. They wanted him to play that 6-man and shit, so yeah, he ain't want to do that. But
yeah, what he say? He's like, does the MVP come off the bench? He was saying all this crazy shit. Like, does the MVP like sit out?
Didn't we get Larry Brown from? Didn't he come from? Where did he come from? Didn't he come from Philly?
He came from Philly. He was AI's first coach.
Yeah,
He was good. He's a good coach.
Yeah, he got us a championship. Larry Brown did when we had Ben.
He got us this close, and then the next year, Detroit fucking beat us, you motherfuckers, yo. I hated that shit, yo. And then, because I thought we had a chance to win it all that year. I remember I was in Taco Bell watching that shit.
Yeah, we almost swept the Lakers in the finals, beat them 4 out of 5 and shit. And we almost swept them, but Kobe hit that three-pointer. I remember that shit, though. I watched every game.
And what's his name? Rip's from Coatesville. He's from out here.
Yeah, Rip
Hamilton, yeah.
Yeah, shout out Rip Tayshaun Prince. He's from Compton. He brought the game brought him on stage with him when he was out here in Detroit and shit. He brought Tayshaun Prince on. He played basketball with him in Compton and shit. Cause you know Game.
He always looked like alien always.
Game wasn't no gangster. He was a athlete and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, alien.
Nothing against athletes and shit. Suge Knight was a football player and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Shit, just like IQ was a football player.
Shit, look at Ray Lewis. He caught a murder case. He beat it, but he beat a murder case.
Yeah, they found him with none of his clothes, so they couldn't get no DNA. He was like naked in the hotel room. You know that?
Right.
Like, where are your clothes? I don't know.
Oh no.
I fuck with Ray Lewis, dog. That's why I'm a Baltimore fan. I wasn't that mad that was one of the teams that beat us this year. The Lions was the Ravens and shit. I like Baltimore and shit. I fuck with Baltimore. Shout out.
Yeah, I like Baltimore too.
The Wire's my shit.
I've been to the aquarium a couple times.
Yeah. Rocky.
I was in the joint when The Wire came out. We used to have these boxes on our TV where we could get HBO, but it'd be real staticky and shit. But I used to watch The Wire faithfully the first couple seasons in the joint and shit.
Hey, remember that back in the day before we had cable? How the departments used to come with the HBO and cinematic thing on the back of the TV, and you could choose between regular TV and the only thing you can do watch Showtime and HBO. Nothing else.
You gonna start confusing people, brother Killachipmunkproductions. You going too old school on them and shit.
I had the black box. We had the black box, yo. I used to have the bullbuster on the back so they couldn't zap the signal.
It's dope though.
No, it was like a converter. You go on the back of the TV and you flip the switch from the regular to HBO.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, I remember that, man. I used to be on there
on the Zenith, right? On the Zenith.
I used to be on there on HBO science. I used to be watching weird science, motherfucking Cobra. Cobra used to always be on. Little Shop of Horrors.
Kung Fu Theater. Yeah, play Wu-Tang and watch Kung Fu Theater.
Shit, shout out Sloan Bone, dog. Shout out, we got Chester McFly in the building right now. brotherkingx.
Blatonio in the building. Yeah.
Alien used to be on all the time.
Not Alien and Aliens.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first saw Aliens when I was little, bro, man, I went to sleep with motherfucking duct tape around my motherfucking mouth, bro.
I gotta ask. Who owns Shaq Fu? That's what I gotta ask. Who owns Shaq Fu?
Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu.
You talking about the Sneakins?
No, Shaq Fu. The game.
I thought you was talking about the
the old school joint on Sega, right? It was on Sega, right?
Yeah,
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Hey, you know what?
On Saturn and shit.
I came across that on my game stick, bro. But I was too busy. But I ain't stopped because I was too busy trying to play Moonwalker.
Oh, that's what shit.
Because I was like, that's why I had to also stretch it out right there. I was like, yeah, right there. Chester McFly might have owned it once.
Yeah, and I wanted to let you know before we get out of here, Chester McFly, that now that you got the Discord, you know how to work it. Like, you welcome to come out here. Like, when your homies is on here, anybody you know of and shit that you know, you're welcome to tap in. We leave that door open on it. That's why we fuck with this Discord, because you can look out here when we get off here. You can see, like, we got Big V, Nappy Roots, Black Sea, RBL. Lonzo Williams, straight out of Compton. We got a bunch of Cuban Link, all these guys on here, and we still promote on here. And you're welcome to tap in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Say what up, though, too. Show some love, whatever it is. You can tap in, tap out, or whatever, and
Thank
shit.
you.
Welcome and shit now. You part of the
Definitely
crew.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, you part of our crew. Yeah.
No doubt.
I clicked the wrong John. Like when I went in it had like it said like the Hood Smokers, and then I said yo, and then like I seen you guys like in this thing right below. I was like, oh, that's where they are, and I clicked that John.
That's what's up. Yeah, because we got JP and his producer Yo Beanie coming on next. When is that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, February 21st.
And you see, yeah, people you hooked us up with. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and then Lex
told
is
me that
incredible.
him and his
too.
producer are kind of like they come together. You know what I'm saying? They're like a team, tag team. So
Dope.
it was like him and his producer are like a tag team. So I was like, yeah, bring them on and shit. The more the merrier. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We've had plenty of producers, DJs, all elements we celebrate. If you hip hop, you hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just got to be an MC and shit. We ain't just had rappers on and shit. We celebrate
That's all
all
it seems like.
elements.
Just to be fly, man. It's coming on, too.
Yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, because we about ready to jump out of here. We're going on 2.5 hours. But shout out to Sloan Bone again. Shout out Long Beach, California, Cleveland, Bone Thugs and Harmony and shit. The fam.
Yeah.
Paul Step. He did mention Paul Step. He knows Paul Step. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Step. He wants me to actually send him some of Jordan's music. Check out Jordan Step too, y'all. He's a 17 years old, killing the game right now in Detroit. But he fucks with Bone. You can tell he grew up on Bone. But his dad rolled with Bone, so I mean it makes sense. But check him out, he's dope. He's a young rapper, Jordan Step. We had him as a guest a couple times, him and his pops. But anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah. And if you don't mind, I'll call you in a bit here, Chester McFly, if he's still gonna be up. But
yeah, I'm gonna be up.
Okay.
For sure. Anything
But
y'all want to
yeah,
say before we get out of
no.
here?
I mean, just to end it real quick. Everybody who jumped on, shout out, Jay Gutta, Chester McFly, Brother King X right here. Sloan Bone, we're taking the time out. Hope he's killing that shit, which we know he's killing that shit out there in Phoenix right now. And well, that's about it. On my end, everybody else, Brother King X.
No, you pretty much did it.
And like I told the people, get ready. We working on Ice-T. Ain't that right, Brother King X? I wasn't capping when I said that.
I'm just gonna get some shout outs to my man Firstborn. Shout outs to my man Morilla. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Iron Fist,
Shout-
shout out.
Yeah, and I'll just say check out my Instagram, my YouTube.
Yeah, Chester McFly. Make sure you check out Chester McFly on
Check it
Instagram,
out,
YouTube.
He rocks with us. We rock with him.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
And then we celebrating Philly hip hop these next 2 episodes, y'all. So get ready. We gonna talk Philly hip hop, the scene out there, all that shit. We got JP and Yo Beanie first, and then after that we got Lex Starwing. We played a couple of his tracks. They was dope as fuck. And we gonna play some more. Then we shooting to Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? So get ready for that. Fez Taylor. Shout out to everybody out there. Appreciate everybody that came out. Shout out Chester McFly for tapping in. Make sure you check him out. Blatonio, Brother King X. I'm Jay Gutta. The Smoker Podcast. Sloan Bone. Boom, 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 boom. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Salute.
Peace.
What up, dog? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast, the hottest #1 podcast based out of Detroit, Michigan. And now, with your hosts, Jay Gutta, Brother King X, Blatonio Todd, and the rest of the Hood Smoker Squad. We don't do no Vlad stuff. We don't do no Adam stuff. We keep packing in the legends, respect them, and keep adding up. So pack a blunt or two, maybe grab a brew and a snack for you, and leave behind your attitude and get ready as we snap into the Hood Smoker Pod.